And we are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Lady D Tarot-A-thon for my soul sister, Chrissy. Thank
Hey,
you
hi,
all for being
lady.
here.
Hey, everybody in the chat. I'm like having a conniption fit. The Delphine's like, you can't do anything except for look at the questions. I'm so used to looking in the chat, and like talking with everybody.
Yes, just so you
So,
know, when we're live, sometimes we don't see the chat. So Chrissy's not going to be able to see the chat tonight. So unless,
yeah.
don't expect Chrissy to answer you. She's working tonight. She's the host.
I
So
didn't know.
Chrissy is going to be reading the
Oh,
questions to
no.
me and have her donation page open. So I'm going to do some housekeeping, but I'm going to lay it down the rules for everyone first and foremost. There is no free readings tonight. It's called the fundraiser for a reason. Okay. All proceeds are going to Chrissy. She needs to pay a copywriter so she can get her book published. So what you do is you go to the GoFundMe page. I have it pinned to the top of the chat, and also all my troll crushing warriors tonight will have it. They're going to post it, and it's also posted right under here. You go to that link. You either type your name in if you want everyone to know your name, or you can do it anonymous. However, the question has to be typed in the comment section. When you donate, there's a section where you can put a comment. Type your question in the comment section. And then Chrissy will read it off to me, and I will read your tarot cards and question live. Now, here's also another thing. Only 2 questions per comment. You can't ask me like 5 different questions in one thing. We have a lot of people. We have to keep on going. So, you can say, am I going to get married? Am I going to go on a vacation, a good honeymoon? But you can't say, am I going to get married, go on a vacation? Am I going to have 5 kids? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, come on. We got to do 2 questions each. Let's be fair to my time and everyone else's time. Okay. I got to lay down the rules because people get nuts here. And also, no questions in the chat. If you put your question in the chat, it's not going to be answered tonight, folks. Only questions are going to be answered through Chrissy's Buy Me a Coffee page. Okay? I have to lay down the rules. And please, all my role warriors out there, please keep on letting people know the deal, because I know there are some people that come on and they just start answering questions and asking questions in the chat, and it's crazy. No, so
Chuck.
just so
So
we know
no
what's going
writing a
on.
book? No, you had to leave that up to me, Chuck. Hi, everybody. I've seen everybody saying hi to me. Hi. Okay, the other thing I wanted to say, and this will be, this is up to you, really. Well, first of all, I want to say, it says, if you do donate $50, you get an autographed first edition book when it comes out, when I get it out.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to mention that just in case, and that means like King of Cups and other people, if your donations equal up to $50, I will send you a book. Okay.
Yes.
An autograph book.
Yes.
Okay. And then the other thing I wanted to say was, I don't know, maybe at the end of the broadcast, I might give you a little taste of Kirsten Kelly Chapter 1, just to wet your noodle. And because you guys are supporting me so much, I might read a little bit. But we'll see how it goes. And if we don't do it tonight, I'll figure a way to do it at some point. So you
Well,
guys
I'm
can get
telling you right now, Chrissy, it's probably not going to happen, because when I'm done, I'm done.
You're done.
When
She's
I
like,
channel,
I'm done. That's it.
when I'm in psychic mode
Okay,
and
so
I
you know
shut
what
off.
we can do? Maybe I'm thinking, maybe we'll I don't know, we'll figure something out. I don't know, I'll figure it out. But anyway, go ahead. That's it.
Sorry, it's just that you know how it is. It's like I can only do so much, and then when my channel, when the guys want me to shut down, I'm done.
And when
I
you
gotta
get
go.
tired, you can tell.
Yeah,
So the
I
other thing
shut down.
I wanted to be sure to do a shout out to Gypsy Mama, who did us so sweet. She did a shout out for us for this, and so thank you, Gypsy Mama. We really appreciate it and all your support.
Mm-hmm. Of course,
and,
absolutely. All right, I have some house cleaning to do.
Okay, go ahead.
So we have that. So thank you to Gypsy Mama. That was great. Also, so Soldier of Light did a beautiful shout out to Chrissy and I.
Oh yes,
On yes, okay,
he was so
and that was
sweet.
really lovely and wonderful what he did. And
Yes.
so because of that, and he encouraged Chrissy and I, and it meant the world to us because we love Soldier of Light, we
Mhm.
love Jason, and him saying, giving Chrissy and I both a shout out and saying we're doing a great job, and telling people to follow us and telling us to keep doing
Yeah.
what we're doing, and giving him thumbs up means the world to us. And in that
Mhm.
tradition, so we're going to continue the roundtables on Wednesdays. It's either going to be on Chrissy's, mine, Dennis's King of Cups, but we're still going to do the Wednesday roundtables.
Mhm.
So and it'll probably be around the same time. So just know
Yeah.
that we're still going to keep that tradition. It's just going to be on one of our channels, and we'll figure it out. And I'm going to be doing tarot readings every Saturday night. Probably, I don't know let me know if you guys like the 8 to 10 or if you like the early 7 to 9. Let me know in the chat here if you'd rather go earlier 7 to 9 like we're doing tonight, or if you'd like to do the 8 to 10, because I'm going to be doing tarot readings every Saturday night, just so you know. So let me know if you like the earlier. I think, I don't know, this might be good. I kind of like the
I
earlier.
like
It gives
the
us a
earlier.
little
Well,
time.
for you, it's good because it's 7 to 9, and then you're not like in time for bed when you get off.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? For me, it does. 4 is fine. It doesn't matter to me, really. I mean, me and Dennis, we're on the Washington. It's you basically and
Right.
Joe.
Yeah.
What's good for you. So
Awesome.
whatever works for
Hello,
you guys.
Okay, perfect. So I don't see, do you guys,
Lori.
anyone in the chat, can you let me know what time you guys like on Saturday nights? 7 or 8 p.m. Hi, Ocean Odell. Hi, Lori. Hi, everyone. Chuck, King of Cups, and everyone. Of course, Jay Rocco, Christine.
Oh my gosh, you
Welcome,
guys.
Moon Charlie. Just so you know, Chrissy is not in the chat tonight because she's working. She's the co-host.
Yeah, I can sort of. I mean, I can see, but I can't respond, guys. So love you all.
Hi,
Thank you so much for your support.
hi,
Mary,
Carolyn O. Hi, Carolyn O. Thank you so much for all the good things you said to me. I
Mary.
read the comments that you did in the live chat yesterday with my live. Thank you so much. And Monique Ness. Hi, Monique Ness. All
Monique.
right.
Hey, Gypsy Monument just showed up. Hi, girlfriend. Thank you. I love you for your
Hi, Gypsy
shout
Mama.
out.
All right. Let's see. Also, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. You can, and also hit the like button for this video. I would
Mm-hmm.
greatly, greatly appreciate it.
Yep.
Okay, so
All right.
all those, I will ask all my soul crushing warriors that if anyone's lost in the chat, direct them.
Yeah.
So this is the deal. This is a fundraiser for Chrissy. So if you have a question, go to the GoFundMe, the Buy Me a Coffee link, which I pinned to the top of the chat, or it's right underneath us in the title, right below us, right here written. Also, you put your question in the comment. Make sure you put your name in if you want everyone to know your name. If not, you can put anonymous and type your question in the comment. And Chrissy is going to read the question to me live on air. And then I will read your tarot cards and I will give you your reading and answer your question. And I ask that to please limit it to 2 questions per comment because we want to be respectful of time, and it's first come first serve. And I'll tell you, when I channel, I'm in psychic mode. When I'm done, I'm done. So we can't spend answering 5 questions in one comment. We have to be respectful of everyone's time
Yeah.
and keep the flow going.
So,
Okay,
in your energy level.
right, and my energy level. All righty, so I just wanted to share a little for those who haven't seen it, the picture of the GoFundMe, the Buy Me, I keep on saying GoFundMe, but it's Buy Me a Coffee page with the picture of the book, and then we'll start doing readings. We'll get right into it, not waste any time.
All right. So you tell me when you're ready. Are you ready for your first question?
No, I was going to show the picture of your book yet first, and
Oh,
then
okay.
we're going to go into it.
Yeah, this is in a shout out to my friend Dustin who created this magnificent book cover. I cried when I saw it. I am just floored by it, honestly.
Beautiful, very gorgeous. And that's that when you go to the Buy Me a Coffee to make a donation for your reading tonight, if you go down, there's all the information you need about Chrissy, the book, the character, Kirsten Kelly, a synopsis of the book, summary of what the book's about, all about Real World Chrissy. So that's that, folks. So please visit that. And you can find all about this book. And I already said she's going to be a New York Times bestseller. We're going to wish that.
I'm already nervous. I'm like, oh my goodness, I just hope everybody likes it. I mean, so
Right,
far,
right.
you know, we'll see how it goes. But
Right.
I mean, I like
And also,
the cover. The cover was the main thing. Like, I just couldn't
yeah.
wait to see it. So,
Yeah.
all right.
So also, let's see. Anybody needs anyone who is interested in a 30-minute or 60-minute private tarot reading with me, you can reach me on my website, soultherapywithlady.com. I also do soul therapy sessions, and people say, what's soul therapy? Well, quite frankly, it's spiritual counseling. It's like it's a life coaching using spiritual principles. And I have to say that part of my business is really starting to really expand. I'm getting a lot of requests, people like that, because, you can go to anyone and get a tarot reading. However, what I do is that I take your issues and what you need to work on, addictions, whatever, if any goals, and we do a game plan. We work through spiritual principles. We figure out how to do it, how to get your goal done, how to figure out how to tackle your problem. And I'm not a licensed clinical therapist. However, I've been in clinical therapy and for many years. And I'm a channeler and I'm a psychic. And because I've had mental health issues, because of my gifts, because I channel, because I'm a sensitive intuitive, I know firsthand what it's like to suffer depression, anxiety, and mental health issues. And I know that mainstream psychology, they medicate people and call people crazy and mislabel them. And 9 times out of 10, it's the reason why they're mentally ill is because they have extraordinary spiritual gifts. So because I suffered in therapy and because I went to psychiatrists and stuff, and they put me on all this medication saying that I was crazy, but I wasn't crazy. I was just gifted because I've always been psychic. Because I've been through that and I've been through the ringer, and I took myself off of medication and figured out how to blend the spirituality that I've accumulated in the knowledge, and also the principles of basic psychology, and I use them together to help people, because it's not like when you're getting downloads or angels are talking to you, if your star family all of a sudden is showing up to you at night. It's not like you can go to your therapist and ask them about them without calling the straitjacket and having them come and get you committed. So there's really no niche for anyone to talk to people that are experiencing these gifts and are experiencing these things, and or having difficulty tackling life's problems, and the regular clinical therapy is not working, and you don't want to go on drugs. Now, I'm not saying if you're suffering from severe mental illness, you shouldn't just go to me. You should go to a clinical psychologist. I'm not. I do not replace. I'm not going to replace clinical psychology, and I can't. However, these are for people that like us that are going through issues and have gifts and they need help and assistance. So that's what I'm there for.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what
okay, the other thing I wanted to mention too, because Dennis is asking about this, he says, does it come in video form? Because he can't read the book. He likes the pictures. I don't know if that's serious, but let me just be transparent with the fundraiser. So the first $1,200 is for the copy editing, okay? And that process is putting it in book format, and doing all my grammar fixing and whatever. And if there needs to be like a revision on a paragraph or something, I work with the copy editor, to get that done. At some point, I do want to put it in audio, and I've looked into it, and it's expensive to do an audiobook, but that is the way that the world is headed. So that at a minimum is, $2,500 to however many, I don't know, in order to get you have to get 3 actors, and I mean, it's a big, huge production. So eventually, yes, it will go
It's
on
coming.
audio.
It's coming. Okay.
It's coming slowly.
All
But
right.
anyway,
I'm ready.
go ahead.
I'm
Are you
ready.
ready?
Let's get it going. I'm ready. They're telling me I'm ready. I'm getting antsy. I'm getting bitchy. So when I get bitchy,
Okay,
that means
she's
I'm ready to
getting
start my
bitchy.
reading. No more chat. I get bitchy
Okay.
when they come because they're like, I'm ready, stop talking, stop the fucking talking and start channeling. Okay, let's go, let's go.
Okay,
Sorry,
here we
folks.
go.
Even my guides are sassy.
All right, all right. So the first question, of course, is from our King of Cups, Dennis. His question is
Mm-hmm.
Dante's depiction of the 7 levels of hell accurate?
Yes, okay. I'm asking the angels,
What that is.
archangels. I'm asking the angels, archangels, spirit guides, ascended masters to keep me safe and protected in the light so I can interpret the cards clearly and unbiasedly. I'm asking special brother Yahweh, Lord Yahweh, and Archangel Michael to give me special protection. Okay, what's the name? Say the question again. It's like 10 million. Say it again.
Hold on a minute. Okay. Is Dante's depiction of the 7 levels of hell accurate?
Is Dante's depiction of the 7 levels of hell accurate? Is Dante's depiction of the 7 levels of hell accurate? Is Dante's depiction of the 7 levels of hell accurate? Well, yeah, that fell out. Ace of
Wow.
Swords. And
That's a
another
huge
one. That's
wow.
Dante. Yep.
Interesting.
Yep.
Wow.
I'll pick a few more too.
Okay.
Yep. That's another big yes.
Wow.
Destiny. Complete. That was his destiny. His depiction of it was a wake-up call. He's right on target. It was his destiny to give that depiction out. That was it was, and he was working on it for a really long time. Yeah. So that's big
Wow.
yes. Yes, Mr. King of Cups. Yes.
Amazing, amazing. Okay, I'll do. Dennis has a bunch, but I'll do one more of Dennis. I'll skip around so that it's not all Dennis, and then I'll get your.
Okay.
Anyway.
We'll make sure we get them all though.
Yeah, I'm flagging them as we go, so don't worry.
Okay, good.
All right. So the next question from Dennis is: Are demons the souls of the dead Nephilim? That's a great question.
Yeah.
So
Are demons the soul of the dead Nephilim? Are demons the souls of the dead Nephilim? Are demons the souls of the dead? Ooh, that's very interesting. Are demons? Jeez. All right. Well, yes. That fell out.
Wow.
And that justice is the truth card. Yep.
Wow. That's amazing.
And they're tortured, completely tortured souls. They're not happy.
Oh, of course not. Well,
No,
they're
yeah,
supposed
they're
to
not
be
happy at all. Yeah,
Oh
they're
my.
tortured. So
That's
those
amazing.
fell out. Those fell out. Wow, Dennis, you got some. Hello.
I know. Geez, we're starting off heavy, man, heavy. Okay.
King of Cups says, take a breath, sassy. Hey, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. When Channel wants me to go, Channel wants me to go. You know, they don't like small talk.
I
You
know,
want good
right?
tarot readings? I got to go with my guides, my king.
Uh-huh. Okay, so we'll do one more of Dennis's right now. Are the NASA photos of the universe all photoshopped images? I love that question. So, are the NASA photos of the universe all photoshopped images?
Okay. Are the NASA photos
Of the
in
universe
of the universe
all photoshopped images?
Okay.
Oh no. Yes.
You
Holy,
can't make this shit up. That fell out.
oh my.
That fell out.
So the National Geographic, the newest National Geographic book that has all those brilliant photos of the galaxy and the universe, all the different planets, everything is fake.
Well, I'll keep pulling. That's what fell out. But let me think.
Okay. Oh my
All the
God.
National Geographic images,
That
all
is
the National Geographic
crazy.
images photoshopped, are all the National Geographic images of the moon landing photoshopped, or all
Oh
the
yeah.
National Geographic images of the moon landing photoshopped. Let's see what they have to say, but that fell out. See what they have to say. Wow. 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 Wow.
You hearing the truth here, folks, as the cards say.
Those
And
weren't the
that's all.
only ones. Everything was photoshopped. I'm getting that that the moon landing was on a set, like the one that they showed to the
Yeah.
world was on a set. There's been many illusions and many fakeries with the moon landing. Okay.
Wow.
Um, yeah, illusion, definitely illusion. And
Wow.
there's going to be more coming out. It's going to be more coming out. We're going to see a whole different perspective. And when it does, yep, absolutely. This is the card of betrayal, deceit. So they've been
Yeah.
deceiving us all along.
Strategies.
Um,
They did a strategy to keep us in the matrix, right?
yep, yep. And here we go. We're going to be presented with some truth. There's going to be some truth coming up for sure. And
Wow.
there's a victory card. So there is going to be a reveal. So I would say that it's going to happen, definitely going to happen.
Wow.
It's okay. Let's put it this way. With this card right there, the truth about the moon landing is not going to come out right away. It's going to take a little
Mhm.
while because this is a pause. This is a little bit of a wait, but it is
Mhm.
going to happen. And when it does happen, when it does, like when one comes out, it's going to be a flood because this is like everything's coming out, quick action reveal. So
Yeah.
for sure. Um, and
Wow.
the blatant truth's going to come out. Yep. So, yep. Wow, King of Cups, you are on
Wowza.
fire tonight with the questions.
Wow. Great. Wow, Dennis. Wow. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, we've started out with a bang to say the very least.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I
So what do we
mean,
got? I can't believe it. So the
this
moon
is,
landing.
I
Well, we
know.
kind of knew it. We kind of knew it, right? I mean,
Yeah.
they probably did go to the moon, but
But
from
it
what I
wasn't that. It wasn't
no,
like
it
it
wasn't that.
wasn't that
Yeah,
because they're not going to
they,
show us what's on the moon. I believe it's a there's portal. Anyways, I believe there's all kinds of crap.
right.
There's all
I
kinds
think
of structures on the moon. I mean, we've
right,
seen
right.
satellite photos of that. I mean, unless the satellite photos could be shopped. Who the heck knows? I don't know.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, I think that there's aliens up there, and they want the reason why. I think I watched a bunch of interviews from the astronauts, and they all said that the reason why that they had to film on that one on the stage is because when they did go to the moon, they weren't alone, and there were many aliens, and they were kicked off of the moon and told to get the hell out, and they did not
Really?
want the world to see that there were really aliens and a whole base on the moon, and that's why they faked it
Oh
on
my
the set.
God! You're
Yeah, that's what all
kidding
the
me.
astronauts said. That's,
That
yeah,
is
many of them on their dying bed because they had to sign non-disclosure agreements or else they'd be killed by the
right.
government. But they all said that there was that they weren't alone, that there had been, aliens there all along. And the reason why they
Wow.
had to film it on a stage and fake it is because they could never show the real footage because
Can you
they
even
wanted to
imagine?
keep they wanted to keep the aliens from us.
Oh my God. And this is what's so stupid because honestly, I mean, let's just talk a minute. I mean, we all see these Star Wars, Star Trek, all these different shows with all these different aliens and whatever. I mean,
Mhm.
it's stupid to think that they're not real. I mean, they depict everything
Right.
through TV and movies. So, I think most people would actually get along with, I mean, the good ones. There's good ones and bad ones, just like there's good people and bad people. And Anyway, wow, that was crazy. Okay, so the
Yeah.
next question comes from my sensei, Joe.
Oh, Joe,
And
J Rocco.
yes, and thank you, Jay. He bought 5 coffees. Appreciate that, buddy.
Wow. Wow.
I know. He's so sweet. So he's saying the question I feel when I'm not on the earth, I quote, work in heaven. I go where I am sent. Is this true?
I'm sorry, you got a little garbled, sweetie, when you were reading the question. Can you reread it?
Okay. So his question is that when he feels he's not on earth, he feels that he's not on earth, he's working in heaven. And that he goes wherever they send him. Okay? Is that true? So if he's I don't yeah. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Am I saying that right, Joe?
He feels he's not on earth. He feels that he's going wherever they send him. He's not really
Correct.
on earth. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So is that
Is-
true? I mean, is it, is heaven sending him to different places to do his work?
Okay. Is heaven sending Joe Rocco to different places to do his work? Is heaven really sending Joe Rocco to places to do his work? Is heaven sending Joe Rocco to different places to do his work? What fell out? Bum, ba-da-ba!
Oh, you're kidding. Wow, there's your answer.
Okay, so sorry that I was bitchy earlier, but look at the readings you're getting from those bitchy people I'm channeling. I'm on fire tonight. See, sorry, it wasn't personal. I was being bitchy, but they were eager. Look at that, J Rocco. Look at
Yay.
that. That is
Wow.
a big, big yes. And on the bottom, another yes.
Wow. Warrior victory. There you go. And he said, when I'm
And
not
another.
on earth. We said that. We asked that. Wow.
Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. King of Cups come. You know what? I'm going to pinch you. If I could see you right now, I'd kick your little butt there, King of Cups. You're lucky that I can't get you because I get you tonight.
I don't know if Monique is still here.
Your mistress is going to pinch your little butt and give you a little smack.
I don't know if Monique is still here, but happy birthday. I think her birthday's tomorrow, I think.
Oh, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Monique. Happy birthday to you and many more. No, we don't want many more. We want the ascension before the next one.
Forevermore.
Happy birthday, Monique.
Monique's birthday.
She's probably a youngin. She's not up there like we are. Chrissy and I are. We're not that bad, but we ain't no youngins.
I'm getting older by the minute. Oh, anyway. Okay, so okay, the next one's from our girl Lori. Lori. Hi, Lori. So her question is, what star family has implants in her? So what star family has implants in her?
Okay, well, there's no card for each individual star family. So you're going to have to reword that question to ask a specific star family because there's no, it's not going to say, well, up Syrian, whatever. So you're going to have to rephrase that question, honey.
Well, how about, why don't we rephrase it?
Yes or no.
Why don't we confirm? Let's do this if this is okay. Lori, if you want to have another question, you don't have to put money in, just send me another little thing. Or just put it in the chat. I'll see it.
Yeah. When asking questions, no offense, but there's no way I can answer it. There's no Syrian, there's no Palladian card. There's no way I can answer that. You have to. So Lori, the way to phrase that question is if you think that you're from a certain race, just give like 2 races and we'll pick yes or no questions.
And we'll ask.
Right. And that's the only way I can do. That's the only way I can do that question.
Why don't we do an investigation? Let's just say, does Lori have implant in her? an alien implant in her? Let's ask that first.
All right, that's a good one. That's a good way. Good job. Good job.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Buzz, Lori, and we're talking about my Lori, my solstice Lori Williman, right? Okay.
Yep.
Lori Williman. That
Oh my
fell
God.
out.
Oh, you're
That fell out.
a huge yes. Overflowing, fulfillment, yes. Creativity.
All right, but
yes.
hold on. I'm telling you, my cards are on fire tonight. Oh my God.
They're jumping out all over the place.
They are. I'm going to pull a couple more though. Okay.
Yeah, she says Syrian and Palladian were her two.
Okay. Okay.
But,
so we know. All right. So does Lori have alien implants? And I'm going to pull a couple more about the. Does Lori have alien implants in her? Okay. Don't be freaked out, but I got to be honest with them. At first, you got some bad alien implants.
ooh.
Okay. At first, you got some bad but then you walked away from it. Okay. So let's keep on pulling.
Okay, she was asking if she is Syrian, if it's an implant from Syrian or Palladian aliens.
Okay. So at first, we know that you got abducted from you had some influence from some bad aliens. Okay. So I don't know if whatever. Now let's see if you have the implants from, let's see, of the implants from Syrian. The implants from Syrian. The implants from the Syrians. Let's see what fell out. I would say no, they're not from the Syrians. Not from the Syrians.
Okay, and is she Palladian?
Okay. Are the implants from the Palladians? Are the implants from the Palladians? Are the implants? Okay. I'm going to keep on asking. Hold on. Are the implants from the Palladians? 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 Yeah, I'd say they were from the Palladians.
Okay.
There was a plan because like I said before, I think you had some negative ETs around you. So they were planning and trying to figure out how to kind of get those out of you and get the good implants in you. Okay. You have one Palladian female commander that's your mother, and she watches over you. All right. Also, this was so like they were kind of really distressed when what happened is that I feel that the negative ET saw the ship surrounding your house and knew that you were one of the Palladians, and so at one point they tricked you and you went with them at one point in your sleep, and then they implanted you. And then that caused your Palladian starseed parents, as your family, to get really upset. So they took you back and they got rid of it and implanted you with the good one, the good implant. But this is your family. This is your family now.
Wow, that's incredible.
Okay. So that was completely channeled. So
that's awesome.
Wow.
Lori said, well, I want to hug them and kiss them and thank them for getting them evil things away from me. Definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
And my king says, Sassy says no. That's right. I'm your sassy handmaiden tonight.
Okay, so so Carolyn O, she bought 3 coffees but didn't put a question, but she just said congratulations on the publishing process of your first book. I'm very happy for you. Thank you so much, Carolyn. I appreciate your support and your that's amazing. Oh, I'm gonna cry again. Everybody's been so wonderful. I can't even believe it.
Oh,
Man, I
oh.
tell you.
Well, you
Whew.
deserve it. I mean, from what I read, it's a really great book, and this is so long in the making.
I
So,
know.
Carolyn, oh, by the way, thank you for all the love you give me. I don't always see your comments live because sometimes I can't see the live chat, but I read them. So thank you for all the
Yeah,
love that you give me on my channel. I see your
I
comments,
know.
Carolyn. Oh, and
So,
Renee too. Renee, if you're out there. Carolyn, oh, if you have a question,
oh
um,
yeah, yeah. If you have a question, just you can post it in the if you because
yeah.
you gave us money,
Otherwise,
you can
yeah,
post a
otherwise
question.
we'll just keep
Oh,
moving
thank
on.
you,
And if you have
Chrissy,
a
Mama.
question in the interim, honey.
Okay, sounds good, Moniqueness. That's all right. Okay, so I was gonna tell you guys too, the character in the book, I'll just tell you, it doesn't say so in the description when you read it on the fundraising page, but she is a royal star seed, and you will understand later on what that means and what unfolds as a result of it. So that's just it, because everybody,
Cool.
I've got so many star seeds here, so that's just awesome. Okay.
Wait a
All right.
minute. Before you go on, I see there's a question from Carolyn O. Centurion or Venus? Okay, let's ask.
Ooh,
If you
okay.
want to know if you're a Centurion or from Venus, okay, I'll ask. Is is Carolyn O a Centurion? Is Carolyn O a Centurion? Is Carolyn O and Centurion? Is Carolyn O a Centurion? Carolyn O a Centurion. And please, guys, just so you know, when you donate and you want a question, put the question in your message, okay?
Yeah. And then
Okay.
I'm getting, you guys are so amazing. I'm getting all these like,
Carolyn O, are you a Centurion? Yes, you are a Centurion.
wow,
In
very
the
cool.
military. In the military.
Nice.
So I don't know if you were a leader in your past life. You were either you were up in a position of authority and leadership, or you were married to one. And you had one child, which was a male.
Wow, interesting.
Very interesting.
We've got a lot of amazing things. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. This is
Wow.
amazing. We're learning
Those
so much.
I know. I can't believe I'm getting so specific with those readings. Holy
I
moly.
know. Oh my
This is
goodness.
cool. Cards are
It's
on fire for
amazing.
Chrissy. We did a special prayer for Chrissy, so they're extra fiery. That's why I'm
Yeah,
sassy. They're extra fiery tonight.
that's right. All of my messengers of love and light, my ancestors are probably okay. Here. I don't know. Tell them this. Tell them that.
Exactly.
It's so
Exactly.
funny. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is from Joe, who bought 5 coffees. Joe, seriously, already did that.
You're welcome, Carolyn O. I'm glad you saw them in 2012. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, she did. That's interesting. One day we'll have to have a thing where like everybody comes on and tells their stories of what their visitations and stuff. So anyway, okay, so Joe's question is this: yes or no, are there real angels within our community? Yes or
Oh,
no?
Jay
Bring it on,
Rocco
Jay.
with the questions. Oh, I
Yes,
love them. Okay, this is fun. Are there real angels within our community, the Soul Tribe community? Are there real angels within our Soul Tribe community?
I love
Are there real angels within our Soul Tribe community? Are there real angels within our Soul Tribe community? Nothing fell out. I was seeing if
Uh-oh.
Oh, but that doesn't matter because there
Oh
are.
my gosh. It's gonna be good, I think.
Yes, there are. Yes,
Oh
there
my
are.
goodness.
There are. Hello. Yes, there are.
Wow.
I would
Lisa.
say that it's somebody that is of older male that's kind of like a matriarch, maybe like an authority figure. And he's gone through some heartache and some battles in his life because of these powers. So because he's a real angel, he's gotten some shit in this 3D. Okay. And he's been a part of this community for a long time, and it was planned. It's a long-term plan. So, and it's to bring it's like this is the card of the beggar and the lack, and of somebody who has lack of faith. So I'm getting it was to bring the community out of the self-doubt and the lack, and to bring it into the light, for sure. It was a gift, for sure, from our divine creator. So yes, and definitely with this, whenever you get an ace, that's always an yes, a big yes. And especially the justice, that's truth, and a big yes too, success. So wow. Oh, I wonder who it is. I have my guess. I have my guess who it is.
I know. I have my guess who it is too, but I'm not going to say.
I think I'm imaginarily married to him.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
No, I think he could already be a king. Anyway, just saying. I could be his mistress, just saying. If you're a real angel, Dennis, I might leave my husband for you because you got some powers, brother.
Right. Oh my God, that's hilarious. We're having a few disclosures. Tonight.
Either that or it's Joe. It's either Dennis or Joe. That's my guess. What do you think, Chrissy?
I know. That's what I think too. It's one of them.
Okay. Or both.
Well, it could be because it could be more than one. I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah. Well, Dennis just said, "Oh my God!" As soon as you said that, I looked down and said there are more than one angel.
Angels. Oh my God.
Yep. Absolutely. Yep. There's some female angels too. Oh my God, that's too funny.
Holy moly.
Oh my God, Chrissy, this is too much fun. Too much fun.
This is a blast. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's see. I am going to do one. Oh my gosh.
Oh, you know what? Gypsy Mom is an angel too. She could be an angel.
Definitely an angel.
Yeah, Gypsy Mama, you're a suspected angel too, my soul sister. You've got some unbelievable love. Like when I was on your show, I felt like I was in the presence of just like the most divine mother ever.
Yeah, and love exudes from her. You just want to just
talk
to her. Like when I talked to her, we were like, it was like just my sister, you know. Hello, you know.
Exactly.
It was like I've known her forever, which was so funny because I was a little nervous beforehand when we talked to her, and then after that, but once I was face to face on the Zoom, I was like, or on the whatever, I was like, oh my God, I just could have spoken to her all night. I mean, I don't remember, we talked for a long time too. But anyway, she's so sweet. Okay, and speaking of, so Gypsy Mama bought 3 coffees. Thank you so much, girl. And she said, so proud of you, Chrissy. I would love a general reading, please. Love you both, Gypsy Mama.
Well, we love you both. And that was a great segue. So here we go.
Here we go.
Okay. General reading for our Gypsy Mama. Okay. Ask an angel's heart. Okay. This fell out.
Wow. Oh my God.
This is, you need to be patient. There's something in your life that you need to be patient about and let it go because it will come in balance in divine timing, my soul sister. That fell out. Okay, so we're going to leave that there. So patience, balance for divine timing. Okay, soul sister. What do we got? What do you got? Oh my goodness, what else? This fell out too. All right, so you're on a journey. You're coming out of troubling times, my dear. So the struggle that you've been through, you're coming out of it. You're at rite of passage. So clearer waters, my dear. That also fell out. So that's a great card. Wow, they're just falling out. I'm going to pull some more. Okay. Spirit have a message for our soul sister, Gypsy Mama Tanya. What message does Spirit God have for soul sister, Gypsy Mama Tanya? Oh my goodness.
This is amazing.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
So you're going to be manifesting things are going to be happening quick. Whatever you're waiting for is going to happen quick, my dear. Okay? You're manifesting. However, this is another caveat that in a situation that you're in right now, you're being presented that things are not as all that they seem. So make sure that you really use your intuition, which we know you have a lot of, and you really research and find out all the information and look at all the avenues before you make a decision, because there's going to be a little trickery there. So make sure you know everything, because not everything is what it seems. And that fell out too. My goodness.
Wow.
Anyways. It also means that things are going to happen really quick too, action oriented. All right. What's going to happen for our Gypsy Mama?
I'm going to light me some sage, people.
Yeah.
I forgot to light my candle too.
Okay, so this means that you were just the recipient of some generosity. You're going to be coming into money. You came into a little bit of abundance. This is the card of somebody who has worked very hard, somebody who's good with money, somebody who's had some abundance, somebody who is also a business leader. It's I call it the CEO. He takes care of action. He's a leader. He is a planner. He gets things done, very business oriented, getting things done very, in a way, can be a little conservative too, because he's taking care of business. So you've been really busy beaver, making sure you're manifesting money, working to get money, you've being the recipient of money, working hard, working overtime, being a leader, making decisions, you're getting it done. Okay. And this right now is your present. So right now you're coming into a really good position. Okay. So this is the card of like family and abundance. So right now you're feeling a lot of love. You're feeling a love with your family. You're feeling a lot of love with your friends. And you're coming in to some stability. You're going to come into some financial stability in your personal life, and also stability in your finances. Okay. And if this hasn't already happened, it's coming quickly. Okay. It's also, you're going in a new direction. I don't know if you're thinking about branching out and doing a new direction, and because you're curious, you have a new creative spark, you have new things that you want to do. You're also being presented with more opportunities, spiritually, creatively. I don't know if you're getting more requests to do different services, or if people want to collaborate with you, but you're getting a new creative spark, and you're also going to get a message. This is a great message. So you're going to get a message from spirit, a divine message. So I don't know if you haven't heard from one of your spirit guides for a while, or you're going to get a new spirit guide or a new guardian angel, but you're going to get a divine message, my dear. Okay.
That's awesome.
And you're going to go a little period. Okay. So this is a little scary right now. This is obviously, you do tarot yourself. So this is the card of the Tower. Okay. So even though your happiness and things are going very well from you, there's also an aspect of your life that things are being torn apart. I think there's some big changes going on behind the scenes. And if this is true, it's going to be okay, because we all know that certain things have to end, certain situations have to end, things have to crumble before they're rebuilt and get better. The old has to be crumble so that the new can make way. Okay. Because when you do, you're going to have a lot of success. Okay. But also you're going to be a hermit after this all happens. Okay. You're going to be taking time to withdraw. You're going to be taking some alone time. Okay. Because in the near future, after you've been through everything you've been through, even though you're going to be success, it's not going to be easy. There's going to be a little whirlwind, my sister. Parts of your life are going to change. Parts of your life, there's going to be some severe endings. There's going to be a little bit of upheaval. But as long as you use your divine gifts, as long as you tap into your intuition, you'll be okay. Also, you're going to be introverted, and really, they're telling me to really, when you're going through this, to be sure you rely on your guides because they will be there for you. Okay. Also, you have to be really, really careful of getting yourself involved with people that are not good for you. So, when you do make decisions in the future with your business and collaborating with people, be very, very wary because these people are not going to be good for you, my soul sister. Okay. So be very, very wary. And now I'm going to pull a few more cards to like more of an outcome. Okay. What is the final, Miss Gypsy Mama? Final, Miss Gypsy Mama. Okay. So you're going to have some success and you're going to have some wishes fulfilled. Okay. But going back to that, it's not going to be without a little period of struggle. Okay. There's going to be a period, you're going to be a little overburdened. You're going to be tired. You're going to be, just energetically drained. You've been through the ringer. You're going to have the burden of the world on your shoulders, but you're going to be okay. All right. Because you're still going to go forward. You're still going to make plans and you're going to tackle that enterprise and you're going to use your foresight and intuition and all the skills to go where you want to go. You're going to make those plans and they're going to be fulfilled. So, Miss Gypsy Mama, I would say, be patient. Okay. You're coming out of tough times. You're going to be manifesting a lot of things. However, there's going to be some trickiness there. Okay. What else? You're going to go through a little upheaval of your old life in order to get to the new life. Okay. The new life. You're going to have a new spiritual spark. You're also going to get a spiritual message, and I'm getting very firm that you're going to either reconnect with a guide that hasn't been around or a new guide. You're going to have success in your final outcome. However, be very wary of collaborations and befriending people and going into business or being around people that are tricksters, liars, abusive people. I'm getting more so people that are addicted, people that are addicts, people that need shadow work, abusers, people that are shameful, people that trauma. I don't know if they're like codependent people or people that are just not good for you. Just
that was
very,
like
very,
user,
yeah,
users.
very, yep. And you're going to be successful. All right. So right here, you're here right now, but you might have and use your intuition and use your guidance. And you have a lot of otherworldly help. Your guides are screaming to me that they'll be there through that. So even if there's times when you feel like you're going to be alone, you'll never be alone, my Gypsy Mama. And of course, you always have us. Okay. I hope that resonates with you, Miss Gypsy Mama. And don't worry, if anybody messes with you, I'll beat them up, Gypsy Mama. I'll beat them up.
Yeah, right. Joe said the buy me a coffee shut me down 3 times. I don't know. Does anybody else have any problems with it? Let me know. I don't know what to do about that. Hopefully it's not.
Shut you down 3 times.
What?
It shut him down 3 times.
Well, there's no limit as to like how much somebody can post on
yeah, that's weird. I don't know. Maybe you have to refresh your page, Joe.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Try it in a few minutes because I got another one right now. So try it again, Joe. It seems like it's working. And somebody else just bought one, so try it again, Joe. And Gypsy Mama said, "Wow, amazing reading. Much gratitude, beautiful sister. I really resonate with this." So
thank you. I'm getting whoever's around you, Gypsy Mama. They're just that devil. It's somebody that has an addictive personality. That's someone who's codependent. Somebody who is very neurotic. addicted. It's a restricted relationship. It's somebody that's not good for you. You know, trauma has to do a lot of shadow work is going to really bring you down. So just be a spiritual snob.
I love that, spiritual snob. That's awesome.
Okay.
All right, so let's keep going, I guess. And this is interesting. So this question came in at 411, which I love that it was sort of a divine number, right?
Ooh, 411. Yes.
And
Excuse me.
Dennis bought 2 coffees. Thank you, Dennis.
Oh,
Love you.
Dennis.
And
We love
he's
you.
asking his next like in-depth, you know, what's going on. No, question is, what does Spirit to say about the upcoming Heaven's Cross portal opening? Now, I didn't hear about that. Do you know anything about that?
Oh, yeah. Okay. What does heaven say? What's the name of the portal again?
What does Spirit have to say about the upcoming Heaven's Cross portal opening?
What does Spirit have to say about the upcoming Heaven's Cross portal opening? Wow. Well, these two fell out. There's going to be a divine gift. There's going to be a message in it.
Wow.
And I think we're going to see some quick action, decisiveness. We're going to have a breakthrough. I think there's going to be some military. There's going to be some military action for sure. Okay.
Okay.
I think we might see some military action. Okay. Because those are 2 military cards, but definitely a big message. So there's going to be a message. Okay. Because the Knight of Pentacles is a messenger, and it also brings money. He's also because of the Pentacle. So
right.
it might be the money, it might be the quantum financial, and it could be the military card. So those fell out, but I'm going to pull more for clarification and confirmation and more. Yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
What is okay? I always forget the name of the portal again. The Heavens opening.
The Heavens Cross portal opening.
What does Spirit have to say for the Heavens Cross portal opening?
Right.
Oh my goodness. What does Spirit have to say about the upcoming Heaven's Cross opening? Okay. Well, this fell out. Okay. So hold on to your hats, because not only is it going to be good, but our worst nightmares might be realized. It's going to be a lot of fear and anxiety. People are going to be not in a good way. It's going to be the card of the worst nightmare. People are going to be crying. People are going to be depressed. People are not going to be not sleeping. So I think it's the financial system. I really think that it's going to crash, because this is the card of the nightmare. And there's going to be great despair, great sadness, great anxiety, suicide attempts, nervous breakdowns, crying, sleepless nights. I think that's what's going to happen. So let's pull more, though. Okay.
Hey,
yep.
baby.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Thank you for coming, the baby. How are you, girlfriend?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
My question to that would be, does that mean the people who are not in the know or above ascending, the people that are in 3D are going to act that way versus the people like us who are awake and hopefully ascending?
All right. So the recent future. So this is a divine blessing. This is something that we've been waiting for. Okay. Also, there's going to be we've been tricked in the past. Okay. Because this is the card of also happiness and divine unity. However, it's the trickery card. So I'm getting that some of the portals that people said in the past weren't really as powerful or portals as we thought they were. There's been a big collaboration in heaven with this portal. It's going to bring complete collapse of society. So yes, it's going to be a big one. I think it's going to be the collapse of the financial system. I really do, because it brings about a lot of truth and people are going to be curious and going to want to know what's going on. It's also going to bring a huge message. All right. A huge message and a new way of looking at doing things. And here we go.
Wow.
Okay.
New
So
World
they're going to
Order.
reveal, they're going. So this is the upcoming future. So this is the big reveal about the deep dark cult.
Yep.
Okay. We're going to get the money back from the deep dark cult. So they're going to take all the money that they stole from us and start giving it back to the people. And we're going to be in a new direction. And it's going to be new and fresh. No one's going to know what's going on. It's going to be completely new territory. We're going to be flying by the seat of our pants. We're going to be starting in a complete new direction. And this is the card of always being in the right place in the right time. It's being heavily guided and watched over. So I
Wow.
really think that that is what's going to happen.
Interesting.
It's
So
going to be the start. It's going to be the start of the new. It's more material than spiritual. I know there's going to be a lot of spiritual base, but that's what's going to happen in the world.
right, materialistic, like 3D level, in other words, versus our
Right.
spiritual ascension. Correct.
Well,
The
that will happen. That will happen. But obviously, we're going to have spiritual gifts. But that's to each individual. But that's what's
Right.
going to happen generally in our physical realm for the whole world to see.
Right. Okay, and just to be clear, heaven's cross occurs when level of consciousness on planet reaches a point where the barriers that have separated the physical realms from the non-physical realms begin to open. For humans, that they are aware and ready, this means that their access to divinity. So that's the definition of what that portal, what that is, that heaven's cross portal. Okay,
Yeah.
fabulous, Dennis.
Yeah, well, that's what the Earth is going to see, but that's just the opening. It's going to be. I think it's going to be a big one. I think it's going to be a big one. I really
It's going to
do.
be more than that. Yeah, I mean, it's just going to
Right.
be a big, huge. Well, do you remember a few weeks ago when we had our round table and I told you the night before I had that vision or whatever it was, dream, that the sky just opened up and I saw Jesus in the sky and a huge, huge light, and then everybody was falling to their knees and like
Wow.
this. That was like a
Wow.
few weeks ago. Yeah, we did it when I was the day before we were going to do one of our round tables, and I mentioned it on the show, but I mean that was just crazy. So I
That's
do think it's imminent.
well, wait a minute. Didn't we do like a week or two ago? We got the Ace of Swords, and there was going to be a big breakthrough coming, like a huge breakthrough. And I've been
Yeah,
feeling that something's imminent. I really feel that something's going to happen by April 1st, like a big spiritual
yeah,
shift. Like I almost think, I hate to say it, but I think it's the beginning of the ascension. I really think it's
I
imminent.
think
So
so too.
that could be it. That portal could be it because I remember reading last week and the week before, I got the Ace of Swords, and that's a huge breakthrough. And remember we were getting like the
Yes,
judgment and all. So
right.
I think it's going to be huge. So maybe it's just,
I think it's like just
that's the
very
tip of the
imminent.
iceberg, like you said, Dennis, because
Yeah,
again, a
for
breakthrough.
sure.
Yes, it's imminent. I'm feeling it's imminent, and everyone's
Yeah,
saying it's imminent. However, even God doesn't know when he's going to do it because God's waiting
correct.
for for people to move. Like
To act.
they say that not even the Son of God, the Son of Man knows when it's going to happen. Only the Father, and the Father is waiting for certain events. So even the Father doesn't know when he's going to do it because he's
Right.
waiting for things to happen so that he can do it.
Correct. It's going to be interesting. We're living in crazy times, but at times too. I mean,
Yep,
who'd have thought we'd be living in this day and age? That's for sure.
for sure.
Okay. So Chuck, hey Chuck, thank you. You bought
Hey,
5
Chuck.
copies. Love you. So he's saying, following up on Dennis's question, is the moon a hollow space station occupied by several ET races and now in the control of the Galactic Federation of Worlds and the Earth Alliance forces? That's a huge
Okay,
one.
why don't we separate it into, is it a space station portal that's filled with alien life, and then we'll answer it because that's 2 questions.
Okay.
So what's the first part of the question? Is the first part is it a space station?
Is the moon a hollow space station occupied by several ET races?
Okay, the moon, a space station that is operating with all kinds of alien races. Is the moon a space station? I believe it's a satellite, but let's see. Right. Is the moon a space station being occupied and run by a bunch of different ET races? Space station. Space station. Yes. Hold on a minute.
Uh-oh. We have a mutiny.
Ah.
A
Sorry.
bunch all popped out?
No, they all popped out. Okay.
Oh.
Sorry. Is the moon space station for a bunch of alien different races? Is the moon space station? All right, let's see. I obviously I shuffled too long for that one, didn't I? Yeah, it is. And it's just changed over. Originally, it was occupied by, I think, a lot of negative entities. And I think it's just, there was a drastic change and there was a takeover. So that's the recent past. Yes, that's a lot of truth. So it's being taken over by a group of entities that are very, very diplomatic. They're very unbiased. They're kind of like what the UN should be, but are not. They're being run by a group of unbiased, diplomatic, very level-headed, unemotional, very arbitrary people that are loving and kind, but will make sure that no one bad takes over, but will also won't be able to be bought. So a very, very diplomatic, level-headed, kind, truthful, honest people. And it happened quick. And this also, what's happening now is that it's going to be revealed quick. And there's a lot of anxiety and trickery about it. So I'm getting that they want to reveal what's been going on the moon for a long time. Okay, they want to reveal it. And it's going to happen quick when they do reveal it. However, when they do, it's going to bring a lot of fear and anxiety. People are not going to like it one bit. But yep, here's the truth card. Yep. Also, too, people are going to gain a new perspective when this is revealed. Okay. And again, it's going to cause a lot of heartache. You would think that people would be happy to know this, but people are not going to like this. There's going to be a lot of people are going to feel betrayed. I think it's that people are going to feel betrayed. They're going to be hurt, be very sorrowful and upset because they've been lied to all these years. Yeah, I think it's going to bring a lot of fear and anxiety because they're going to say, if they've been lying to us about this, what else have they been lying to us about? For sure. Yeah, that's going to bring a new perspective. People are going to see the world in a completely different way. It's going to be shocking for a lot of people. It's not going to be easy. But through a lot of work and a different perspective, people will be okay. And it's going to be a long process. It's not going to be it's going to come out quickly, but once the news comes out quickly, it's going to keep on coming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not going to stop.
Okay.
People are definitely going to gain a new perspective as to what reality is and what it isn't.
All right. So the second part of that, I guess, question would be, Actually, I think you answered it. Is it in control of the Galactic Federation of World and Earth Alliance forces?
Yes, yes. So
Yeah,
originally the moon was not, and I get it's a satellite. I get that it's
yeah,
not it's an artificial satellite that was put there originally from the demons, the bad people, the dark hats, the negative alliance, and it was recently taken over by the good white hats, the good galactics, and completely taken over. And that they want to reveal the truth, and they will reveal the truth. And when people reveal the truth, they're not going to like it. It's going to bring a lot of fear, and people are going to be pissed off that they were lied to. Let's put it that way.
right,
Especially because Dennis was talking about the moon landing. People are going to be really upset that they were completely deceived, and that our government um, lied about the moon landing and gave them a film that they did in some movie studio somewhere, and they were
yeah,
completely tricked. So that's going to not sit well with the world.
with people,
Let's
right.
face it.
Well, the other funny thing is that, they show that clip of the moon landing in that movie Jesus Revolution. They're all
Oh,
sitting
they
in the
do?
Yeah, they're all sitting, which I thought was very interesting because I do think that that movie is a white hat operation, or it's a good guys are behind that movie. And they showed that, and the minute I saw it, I thought, okay, there's a specific reason they're showing the landing of the moon
Right,
there in this
right,
movie.
right.
And yeah,
Because
they're
we were
all they're
lied.
all in the living room. They're all like gathered, and they do the one, the whole thing. I was like, wow, wow, unbelievable. Hey,
Yeah.
Aspiring Alchemist made it. Hi, Carrie.
Hi, Carrie.
Hello.
How are you? And there
Yeah,
was one question that I saw that I wanted to comment on that
sure.
was, what was it? It was something. Oh, Kearns 11 said April 1st, the real New Year's. I believe that April 1st
Yeah,
is the real New Year's. Yes, here we go.
yep,
I believe that April 1st is the real New Year's.
for sure.
Yes, I do.
Yep,
Because we've been lied to. Our zodiac and our calendars are completely skewed up. The deep dark cult took away. There's actually 13 months and not 12. So we probably are not even the correct zodiac signs that we think we are. So yes, for sure.
right. Well, okay, so Carrie, Christine C bought me a copy. Thank you so much, but you didn't post a question. So I don't know if you have a question. You can post it in the chat, I guess, and if you see it, Delphine, or I see it.
Okay,
I don't know if she's still here. I haven't seen her recently, but thank you so much, Christine. I appreciate all your support.
Christine
Uh,
O.
let's see. All right.
Yeah, Chuck Jengler says 13 months, 28 days each. Yep. 13 months,
Wow.
28 days. Yep,
Which
for
makes
sure.
sense because who was it? It was Mark Atwood and Janine and Lewis Herms was talking about that a woman's cycle is 28 days, and then they
Yeah.
skewed it all. They skewed everything like that. There's a reason why our cycle is 28 days. There's a reason for it. I mean,
Yep.
everything, it's all in balance, but they have twisted everything and put everything upside down so that we're not in balance. And that's what
For
people are,
sure. For
yeah,
sure.
yeah. So Christine, see if you put a question, and because you donated, you could ask a question. Okay, so
Yes.
the next, let's see if she's gonna ask a
Pardon
question.
me.
I don't know.
Yeah, Christine, see if it's still there. You can put it, if you put it in all caps and just copy and paste it or put it right in the comment section. I can see it.
Yeah. Okay, so if she had post it, then we'll do it. Okay. So then Eric Klein bought 3 copies. Thank you so much, Eric. Appreciate it.
Oh,
And
awesome.
he said, YouTube beautiful souls rock. Good luck with your book. Thank you so much, Eric. Appreciate it.
Oh, that's so
Again,
nice.
if you wanted a question, oh yay, Sweet Ginger Cakes just popped in. Hi.
Yay, sweet ginger cakes.
Yay. So Eric, if you want to post a question. All right. Oh, here we go. Okay, so Chuck bought 3 more coffees. Thank you, Chuck. You guys
Oh,
are so awesome.
Chuck is
I'm
so
telling you.
generous.
So he's saying, Jason said I had a minimum of 6 past lives. can tell me anything about them.
Okay, so Jason Soldier said you had at least 6 past lives. You want to know if I can tell you anything about them. Okay,
Correct.
let's see. Let's see if Spirit wants to tell us anything about any of Chuck Jengler's 6 past lives.
Okay, Eric, I see that. We'll do that next, okay, buddy? Thank you so much for your donation.
Okay, a bunch of things flew out, so I gotta pick these up first.
Interesting.
They're just flying out. Flying out. I need to have like a
Your
catcher's
cards are
net,
on
like a
fire
goalie.
tonight. They're
Okay.
like on fire tonight, man.
They are. Well, in one of your past lives, you were kind of a womanizer. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. You had a lot of love relationships. You were kind of a Casanova. A Casanova, and I get that you were male because here's a male card.
Yep.
I get that you died young and you were kind of one of those yeah, I get you were a Casanova. You're one of those that didn't really have a job. You kind of
Gigolo.
sorry, I'm giving you the truth. I'm laying on the line. You were a womanizer. You were like the reverse of like you were looking for sugar mamas. You went around to rich women and you wined and dined and 69 them and yeah. And you flew by the seat of your pants. You never planned anything. You used to piss people off because you were just like, you know, the people that walk into gold, like you didn't plan anything and you're always in the right place at the right time.
I love it.
And you also, I think you married somebody that was well known or rich and you had a little bit of abundance because there's like a wish card and there's like a public. So because of your shenanigans, you were kind of a public figure. But I'm going to pick a little more. Sorry
That's
that I'm just
hilarious.
getting what I'm getting from spirit. So we can't
That-
all be kings and queens and good people, right? All right.
Oh, Chucky.
Oh, Chucky. Oh, Chucky. Chucky was a little like Arthur Fonzarelli. He was good with
I
the
know,
girl.
right? I know. Did you have a leather jacket and, you know?
He was a Don Juan. Chuck, you were a Don Juan.
John Juan. I love it. He's like Johnny Depp. I'm sorry, not saying Johnny Depp. I know that he's a bad guy, but in that movie, when he played, when he thought he was Don Juan DeMarco or whatever, and he was, but he was just a kid that was all screwed up, but he pretended like he was Don Juan and wooing all the women. Oh my God, it was hilarious, actually. Yeah, it was one of Marlon Brando's. He was in it. It was one of his last movies that he did.
I remember that. I'll have to watch that.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of it, but yeah, I think it's called Don Juan DeMarco. But it's great anyway.
All right. Well,
yep,
you in another one of your past lives, you were a very spiritual based person. Okay, very, very highly spiritually based person. You were highly based. You also were the type of person like everyone came to you. You were kind of like everyone's mentor. And or you might have been like a therapist because you were the great keeper of secrets. Everyone came to you and gave them your secrets and you were the secret keeper. So I get the feeling that you were like in a tribe, like the leader of the tribe where people went if there were conflicts and you know they needed arbitration for the tribe, you would be the person that people would consult to if they had problems. So you were like the spiritual therapist for the tribe. Yeah, and you also tackled multiple priorities. I don't think you were just the spiritual leader. I think you were also, I think I feel like you were an economic leader, that you helped decide about about big matters in like about food and storage, and you were in charge of
Community
making sure there were
management.
enough supplies in your village and in your tribe to make sure that everyone was fed and clothed and had what they needed to survive. Um, yeah, here you go. You were definitely a leader, definitely a leader. And I also get that you could have been a woman in one of your lives as well.
Ooh.
So in one of your lives, you were a man. That's when you were the Don Juan Casanova. And in this life, I'm getting that you were a spiritual leader, but you were a woman. You were a high, like priestess, high priestess that was the spiritual advisor, but you also did double duty as kind of like being on the council, like I said, to make sure that everyone was taken care of, because there was no individual. I'm getting in your community where you were, there was no individual money, that all the wealth, the food, the clothing, everything was shared by the collective. There was a lot of harmony and a lot of celebrations, and there was a lot of
Mhm.
happiness in that life. You were a female. Yes, you brought a lot of hope and faith, and you had a lot of spiritual powers. This is the card of like the ET or the off-worlder card. And I do feel at the end of this light, you had a big decision to make. And I feel that you had to walk away and go to another place because you were called off for another mission in another
Wow.
world. Okay, well,
Wow.
I hope that helps, Chuck.
That's amazing. So Chucky is our crooner, our Don Juan DeMarco in the group.
Yeah. So you were in
and,
one life, yeah,
and
and you were in a spiritual advisor.
and spiritual advisor. I love it. I love
Yeah.
it.
So you were a male chauvinist pig who used to use women, right? You like to sleep with women so you could, they would pay for you. And then in the next life you were a bad boy, and then you were the
I
opposite.
love
You
it.
were a female in a high position of authority, very highly advanced, that was in charge of a spiritual community that looked after the community.
That's hilarious. I love
Yeah.
it. I love it.
Hello, Mary Jean. Hope
Hi,
that
Mary
helps.
Jean. Okay, so the next one, oh yeah, so Eric Klein just wanted a general reading because he
Eric,
donated.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What does Spirit have for Eric Klein? 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 What does Spirit have for Eric
King of Cups. I need some tips. I'm thinking
All
maybe
right, so Eric, what happened in the future is that the recent past is that you've been waiting for something. You're in a holding position. You are waiting for either something to open up or for some news, and you don't know where to go or what to do. You're in absolute holding position. And this indicates that unfortunately you're going to have to pause, let it go, surrender it to the universe, because it's going to be a while. There's not going to be an easy or fast solution. And you have to leave it to divine timing, because the universe was going to give it a new perspective and the universe will take care of it. Okay. This also, right now, in the position that you're in now, you're planning. You're planning for your long-term goals. You're planning. You're in the position of figuring out what you're going to do long-term. This is the card of somebody who's not only prepping for the future, but is working hard. You're working hard to establish your business. You're working hard to establish abundance. You're doing a lot of planning, hard working to make sure that material wealth, that your long-term, that you'll be okay. Stability, for your long-term stability. This is also the card of the apprenticeship. So I don't know if there's in one of that you're also taking on some type of a new position or a new task, but this is somebody who's honing in on new skills, trying something new, and also learning, and maybe even apprenticeship with somebody, learning, taking on something new. So you're learning new skills. This is also what's going to happen this is like kind of generally what's happening now, is that if it hasn't already happened, you're going to get a new opportunity. There's going to be a message regarding maybe there's a promotion. I think maybe you're going to get a promotion because this is somebody who's worked very hard, who's been very conservative, very hardworking, very business oriented, and very, very, very determined. And you're getting an offer. And so I have a feeling this might be a new, maybe after you get your new position or new promotion, you're going to be, this is something you've never done before. So you're going to be honing in on your new skills, and you're going to be working with somebody and being trained for that new position. There is also going to be a message of love. You're going to be, I don't know if you're if you're single, but there's going to be a secret admirer. I don't know if there's going to be a woman, or there's going to be
You found me
a
out.
message. There's going to be a message of love. There's going to be a suitor, a romantic suitor. And if this isn't a romantic suitor, there's going to be somebody that's going to be offering you some type of position or a creative venture, but there's going to be some good news coming in regards to emotional relationships. If it's not a suitor, then there's going to be some good news coming in regards to your relationships, friendships, love situation. But you're going to get some good news when it comes to creativity, passion, love, that sort of thing, and in emotional situations and relationships. Yeah, I do think it's a woman. I don't know if it's you're getting the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So I don't know if there's a situation where maybe a parent, but a mother and a father, or a married couple, but there's going to be a situation with the married couple that you're going to get some news. And this is the Emperor. So the near future, I'm getting that, I don't know. I'm getting that there might be some kind of legal matter between, I don't know if there's a divorce coming up, or there's some kind of legal battle between a married couple, because the emperor is in the middle, and usually the emperor is authority. So there's some kind of legal matter happening between a marriage. So I don't know if you're going to go to court, or if somebody's going to be arrested, or there's some type of legal matter specifically with the authorities regarding a older married couple. Okay? So that, let's see what's going to happen. I'll pick 3 more as to what's going to happen with the older married couple. Let's see if we get any clarity.
Is this let us know if it resonates with you, Eric.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, so yeah, I think there's some kind of something with this married couple. I don't know. They get the Empress, which is love and abundance, but then you get the Tower, and then you get the happiness card. So I think there's something going on here. There was some happiness between a couple. There might have even been like a pregnancy, that maybe there was a miscarriage or something, but there was a loving couple and something happened. There was some kind of destruction.
He says it's spot on.
All right. Okay, you said I'm spot on? Okay. All right. So I don't know if there was a miscarriage or a pregnancy or something happened where it really tore you apart. But hang tight, because you're going to be okay. You're going to get a blessing. So if this was a miscarriage, you're going to have a baby, or I don't know what it is, but something really bad happened, and the outcome is going to be a celebration, and it's going to be okay. And
wow.
Okay, I hope this helps. Wow, I'm spot on.
Yep, you're spot on. Thank you so much. Thanks, Eric. I'm glad.
Thank you, Eric. So I'm sorry, honey, that you're going to go through a tough time, but hold on. You're going to be okay, all right? Just make sure that you take a breath and know that everything's going to be okay. Okay, Eric? And it's nice to meet you. Welcome to my channel.
Yeah. I know. He's a new one. I have never seen
He's a new one. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. And it's always nice
Brianna. I love that Brianna in the chat. I see you at Brianna. She's a riot.
Yeah,
I love you.
She's hilarious.
She's hilarious.
I love her. Okay, so Forever Free, thank you so much. She bought a coffee.
Oh.
She says, I see huge success with your first book launch, Chrissy. Love and light. Thank you so much. Forever Free. I love you, and I really appreciate your support. She didn't put a question in either, so if you have one, just post it in the chat for us,
Yes.
and we'll do one. Okay, so
Yes, my Canadian friend, Forever Free. If you have a question, you're a love. She's such a sweetheart.
aw, I love it. So someone who I think I know who it is bought a coffee and just said, "Take a random question from chat."
I think I know who that
How
one
about
is
this?
too.
Can I do a question for my niece?
Sure. And I just want to shout out, thank you, Lori Williman, for being such a great warrior for me and
Yeah,
whatever. Go ahead. You wanted a
yeah.
question for your niece, my dear?
Yeah, might as well, because I mean, yeah, because I know. Okay, can you just do a general spread and see how she's doing? Like, see what's
Okay.
going to happen for her coming up. Just do like a general
Okay.
for my niece,
What
and
is
her name is Taylor.
Taylor? I was just going to say thank you. Her
Yeah,
name's Taylor. Okay.
Taylor.
So a general reading for Taylor. Okay. What's going to
Yeah.
happen with Taylor? Need a general reading for Chrissy for Taylor. What's going to happen with Taylor? What's going to happen with Taylor? What's going to happen with Chrissy's niece? Okay, well, this is her recent past. She was in a position where she was not in a good position.
Mhm.
Um, she was really not in the know. She didn't want to know either. She was very
Mhm.
stuck. She was in a really bad position where she couldn't really move and she didn't want to move. She was kind of
Yep.
blind, so to speak. And she really, really was in a really bad position. Okay. Wow, that's not good. Okay, but she's coming out of it. This is the card of, remember you got this card before. This is somebody
Yeah.
who has it going on. Okay, so this is somebody who is very independent. She
Mhm.
has her own money. She has her own house. She has her own life. She drives her own car. She has it going on. She has money to spare. She lives a very luxurious life. This is happiness, abundance. This is a beautiful, beautiful card. So she's coming out of a really bad position where she was
Mhm.
very restricted. She was depressed in a really bad position, and she's coming into her own. This is a beautiful, beautiful card. She's going to
Mhm.
be very, very independent. There's also going to be a surprise coming from her. So, something that you did not think was going to happen in her life is going to happen, and she's going to get public acclaim and victory. So, this is great,
Wow.
great news. She's also going to have, this is the karma card. So,
Mhm.
there's going to be a sudden change in her life, and it's never going to be the same. And this is her destiny. So, she's going to get a huge wake up call. Um, and it's a good wake up call. It's a sudden
Mhm.
change of destiny. It's going to really put her life in a positive direction. Okay. She's going to be more in tune with her intuition. She's going to be more spiritually based. She's also going to be keep her feelings and her secrets more tightly to her chest. She's not going to be so open and honest and forthright with her personal feelings. And there's one caveat though that she really needs to keep her eyes open and make sure before she makes any moves in the future that she really does a deep dive and knows all that's in the
Mhm.
situation, because this is a card of somebody that doesn't know everything that's going on and is kind of blind to certain things. So make sure that she's completely open and honest and knows everything that's going on around her, and that she doesn't try to fool herself and
Mhm.
kind of, be in denial about things,
Yeah.
so to speak.
That's pretty spot on, man. I
Is
mean,
it?
yeah, yeah. I got chills when you were reading it, cause
Oh, wow.
yeah,
Wow.
I got chills, cause yeah, she's yeah. You were spot on. Seriously.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad she's gonna have a good outcome. So so
Yeah,
it's
because
really, really good.
she's been struggling, but she's gonna, yeah, and that's what I've been praying for her, you know. But I do
Oh,
know
good,
she's,
good, good,
yes,
good.
yes.
The only caveat I got is that that whatever she does in her future, it's going to be great for her. She just has
Yeah,
to be very careful that she doesn't keep her blinders on, and she doesn't do
yeah,
I have a feeling that she kind of lies to herself, that she's not honest with herself.
yeah. Sometimes
You
she,
have to
well,
make
she just
sure that
she kind of like, well, it's not that bad, or you know what I mean. Like she'll foo-foo
brush it off.
something the way
Right,
that's
right.
in her, that she's hearing something intuitively, but she sometimes pushes it off to the side, doesn't pay attention. You know what I mean? So
Right.
she, yeah, and she wears her
Doesn't
heart on
want
her
to do.
sleeve too much, and I, yeah. So she's learning, but she's only 29. I mean, you know, she's
Oh,
still
yeah.
a baby, so she's learning, but
Yeah.
she's doing fantastic. So thank you for that. That's awesome.
No problem. Dennis says the cards have a spot on them.
Yeah, the cards have a spot on them. Dennis, I
Okay,
swear, you're
hold on one second. I'm
hilarious.
just gonna grab some water. I'm just gonna go off camera for a
Okay.
second.
I guess
And you
we'll
can,
allow it. You guys, this is like so amazing. I again, you know, I am just so floored by everybody's generosity, and you guys just having your support means the world to me. And you know, I just don't even have the words. Like, if you told me this, I was telling Delphine earlier, you know, if you'd have told me like 6 months ago, this is what would be happening now, I would have said, okay, you are, you know, wacko, or what are you drinking? You know, so it's just been amazing, and it's everything is happening so quickly too, which is really weird. I mean, this thing is like, literally, it is 23 years in the making, and like, to see it all coming to fruition is just crazy for me. It's very surreal, and I'm just so grateful for everybody. And Delphine, listen, I would not be doing this if it not for you, soul sister, because you're the one that's like, no, we're gonna do this. You're like, I don't care what you say. This is what we're doing. Here,
those are my
Delphine,
bitchy
you're
guides
gonna
again.
have to do it.
Those are my bitchy guides again. Chrissy's like, oh no, I'm the bitch guides. I go, no, you're gonna do this. You're gonna do
Yeah.
this, and you're gonna get the money.
She's like, they're telling me you have to do this. I'm like, what are you talking about? You know, I just was like,
Well,
no.
yeah, I got such an like they really wanted. And listen, it's always easier to be someone else's cheerleader than it is your own. Okay, so I love helping people. I love making people happy and helping people. It's the greatest feeling in the world. So
Yeah,
it's a pleasure, and I love this, and helping people, inspiring people, and helping people fulfill their dreams is just so fulfilling. I just love it. And if the roles were reversed, you do the same for me, soul sister. So I love
yeah,
you. So this
totally.
is what
Are you
we do. This
kidding?
is what we do in the soul tribe. We help our
That's
fam, right?
right.
We help our peeps.
Exactly. And if anybody in the chat, if anybody in the soul tribe ever needs, like, listen, I used to be an investigator. You need information, just email me. I'll try and see if I can
Right.
help you if I can, you know. We are the soul tribe. That's what we do. Yes, that's true. And I like he's got Gandalf now as
I
his
love it. Is that who it is?
identity.
Landau?
I
Is
love it.
what's is that from the
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings? Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
I was a huge
Very cool.
Lord of the Rings man. Are you kidding? Well, I mean, come on. I mean, Aragorn. Do I need to say anything more,
Yeah.
ladies? I'm just
Yeah.
saying. I think Viggo Mortensen, who played that role, he needs to keep his hair like
Mhm.
that all the time because he's so hot with it like that. But anyway, okay. All right.
Gypsy Mama says
So
this is what our tribe does. Yeah, and Gypsy Mama, I know that I'm projecting that my reading that I did for you last week, that you're going to be completely cleared for your ticket, and you're not going to owe
good.
any money. If you do, it's going to be very, very little. However, I don't even put out there, however, if those assholes find you again, we're going to be doing a Tarathon for you. But
Oh,
I'm
hell
putting
yeah.
that out there that you're not going to need the Tarathon because the ticket's going to be completely thrown out and you're not going to need to pay anything.
Yep.
But just in case, we got you, sister.
We got you covered, girl. We got you
Yeah.
covered for sure. Okay, so the next one, this is from Carolyn O. She bought 3 more copies. You guys are so amazing. Thank you. She says that I'm developing a new invention to help
Ooh.
special children. Do you
Ooh.
see miraculous finances coming soon?
Who's this
Ooh.
again? Who's this?
This is Carolyn O.
Oh, Carolyn. Oh, you're developing new technology?
Yeah, she says she's got developing a new invention to help special children. Do you see miraculous finances coming soon? That's amazing. Maybe we
All
need to
right.
do a tarot-a-thon for her.
Miraculous funding. Okay. Will Carolyn O get miraculous funding for your new invention to help special needs children? Well, I hope you do. That
God,
sounds
that'd be
awesome.
amazing.
Will Carolyn O get the miraculous funding that she needs for her miraculous invention to help special needs children? Will she get miraculous funding? Will she get the miraculous funding? Let us see. Okay. In your past, you were ready to walk away. You were like, this isn't going to happen. I don't even know if I want to do it. You were frustrated. I'm recalibrating. I'm still here. Can you still see me?
Yeah, you're still you're
Sorry.
frozen on my
I saw
end.
that. We're recalibrated on my end. Sorry.
Okay.
So this is the recent past. So you almost walked away from this. You got frustrated. You were like, this isn't going to happen. I don't know if you had a hard time, if you were betrayed, but this is you walking away from the project and saying, I can't do it. You were disappointed, disillusioned, depressed. It was just too much for you. And right now, this is what's happening now. So the present is that you still don't know. You're very anxious and it's almost like you want to do it, but you don't know how you're going to get the funding. Because this is the card of the nightmare. This is somebody that's really, really dejected and down, going through a really, really tough time, sorrowful because you don't know what's going to happen, how you're going to do this. Okay. But that that is how it might seem. But really, in the background, you got divine intervention and divine help. So yes, it's going to happen. I see a male figure, a male, kind of a fatherly figure, an older man who's very nurturing and genuine, generous, very nurturing, loving, kind. He's very diplomatic, very even keeled, funding you. However, there's going to be a little competition. There's going to be some people that are going to try to interfere with this funding. So you're going to have to be very vigilant and you're going to have to fight for the funding because there are other people that also want funding from this male business person. However, if you remain strong and persistent, you are going to be the last man standing. Now, you might have some setbacks and there might be some situations where you might lose some battles. However, if you remain vigilant and you remain courageous and persistent, you will win the war, so to speak. So hang in there and be vigilant, okay? Because you are going to get an offer. You're going to get, someone's going to bring to you, there is your divine intervention. There is the miraculous funding. There's going to be something coming in with the money and there again. So there is your miraculous funding right there. Two
That's
male figures. However, so it's going to happen, but soul sister, you're going to go through some shit before it happens, okay? So try not to dwell, try not to ruminate, try not to obsess, try not to think negatively about this. You have to let it go, give it to God, and know that God has this. This is a humanitarian thing. You're doing this for the better good. It's not for selfish reasons. And when you do anything to help other people, God will find a way. So don't lose hope. Stop ruminating. Stop obsessing about it. Stop saying, how am I going to do this? And there's even times that I feel that you've been so frustrated that you've cried about it and just threw your hands up. So hold tight, pray, do your affirmations, let go and let God, because you're going to get your divine intervention. you're going to get your miraculous funding. However, it's going to take some work, and it's not going to be without some setbacks and BS and competition and conflict. Okay. But just keep your eye on the prize and don't let the BS and the negative people affect you. Just keep your eye on the prize, my girl. Yes, you have cried. Oh, Carolyn, don't cry, honey. It's going to happen. Don't live in a nightmare, honey. It's going to happen. Think about the first thing about manifesting. Let me tell you a quick story about manifesting, and it's very, very quick. Okay. Last week, I wasn't sure how I was going to pay my health insurance bill. I literally had like very little money in my bank account because right now my husband's starting a new business. And I'm in between contract jobs, and we're living off my husband's unemployment and my savings. And the night before, I said, God, I need $250 to make $250 in tarot readings so I could pay my health insurance bill, or I'm not going to be insured. And the next night, I didn't only make $250, I made $315. People were overly generous. So when I tell you that you let go and you let God, God will provide. I mean it, and I'm speaking from experience. And even more so now, the veil is very thin. So manifestation is like lightning speed.
Yeah.
Okay. So don't lose hope. Have hope and faith, sister. God has it.
Yes. Amen. Not amen, but so be it. I mean,
That's
seriously.
right. You can't say amen. Oh my God, Chrissy, I keep on saying it. It's like
I know, I do too. I'm like, oh my God, so be it, so be it. Not the other. Yeah, there's a reason. Well, I don't know. Anyway, yes, I'm trying to wean myself out of that. That's very difficult because it's all indoctrinated, you know.
It is.
So
It's instinctual, isn't it? It's like I say, oh no, cancel that. But it's like it's drilled in us, instinctive to say that at the end of every prayer. It's awful.
I know it is. It is. It's so okay. Carolyn, she's also said yes. You're 100% correct about the path. This is God led. Wow, thank you. So
you're welcome. You're welcome, Carolyn. Oh, and I see all the wonderful comments you leave. So thank you so much. I appreciate it, honey.
yes. So be
So
it.
be it. So be it.
Be it, girl.
We both said that at the same time.
It's gonna happen. We're on a roll tonight, I guess. It's just like amazing. I think I think heaven is like, you know, listen, we're gonna take care of you guys. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Exactly.
That's what I keep getting in my head. Don't worry. It's gonna be because you know, even listen, a week ago, like this was we talked about this just a few days. When did you bring this up? Not even a week ago. Maybe it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I mean, prior to that, I did like there was a minute amount of sun, and I went down the beach and I said, well, it's all in your hands because I don't know how I'm going to get this done. It's a lot of money and blah blah blah. And then boom, it's because of you. So this is
well. There, see, I was an answer to your prayers. The way the Soul Tribe was the answer to my prayers.
yeah, isn't it amazing? Yes, aloha. I like that better.
Yeah, we could say aloha, Dennis. Definitely.
Well, I always say, if you guys know on my email, I always say hola.
I love that. That's right. You always say hola.
Hola. ¿Cómo está?
Hola. ¿Cómo está? Hola. ¿Cómo está?
Yeah. Okay, so the next one, this is from Beachgoer 209. Hey, girlfriend.
Oh, Sharon.
Coffee. Thank you so much for your support. I love you. She said, she's asking, are whales and dolphins alien life forms?
Ooh, great
question. I like that one.
Pardon me as I wipe my nose. It's drippy. Thank you, Brianna Arnold. She said, good read. You ladies are on fire. Yeah. Okay. So are whales and dolphins alien life forms from another? I think they are. I'm going to vote yes, but let's see.
Too. That's my
are
vote.
Whales, and I love whales and dolphins so much. Are whales and dolphins alien life forms from another planet? Are whales and dolphins not of this planet? Are whale and dolphins ETs from other planets? Are whales and dolphins ETs from other planets? Yes. Yes, that's a message. So that's a message. So that's truth. Definitely truth. And
Wow.
they're very, very, very curious individuals that are constantly trying to find new ways to communicate with us.
Interesting. I love it.
Yep.
That's really
Okay,
cool.
let's pull more.
Can you guys hear my cat? Oscar's
I
yelling
love
in
it.
the background.
I love her. I love
He's
your kitties.
yelling in the background. He's like, I'm hungry, Mom. He's like as if they didn't eat twice already today. These boys, my kitties are so spoiled. And they had treats.
What are your kitties' names?
Oscar and Joey.
I love it, Oscar and Joey.
Yep. Oscar and Joey, and amazingly, I just happened to find Joey wandering the streets, and Oscar's. My friend actually rescued him from a hoarder house. He was the little runt of the litter, and anyway, I took him in, and yeah,
that's awesome.
so
I need an animal. Okay.
I know, you need to get a cat.
I move around. I have to get a cat. I really want a dog because dogs move around better because I just want a dog. I've had cats. It's time for me to have a doggy. However, I might, because I move around because of Mike's work, it's hard for me.
Yeah.
All right. So we have a good reading for the whales and dolphins. Not only do they come from other planets, they're our family. They're our family. We're related to them. They're part of our soul family. Okay?
Yep.
Yep. That's truth.
That is
Lots
awesome.
of truth. Lots of truth. That's a yes. That's a yes. Okay? Now, they have a heavy burden on them. They've taken on a heavy burden to be in this 3D time and space.
I bet.
They come here to protect us. There is more happening in the waters beneath, way, way beneath than we know. And they have been fighting for us and being vigilant for us for centuries. Centuries. They have been trying to protect us. They have been very courageous. And however, they have basically they have a big burden on them because they've been trying to protect humanity, but they've also, because of the fact that they've been trying to protect humanity, they've gone through their own trials. They've gone through their own bad situations here, but and they've suffered a lot of heartache and despair and sorrow because they've seen the way that humanity's treated each other. They've seen the way that humans have treated not only their own kind, how, they've killed whales and dolphins. They've slaughtered them for their oil. They've slaughtered them for food, especially in Asia and the Japanese and the Asian countries. They really, really treat their sea life poorly. They've suffered tremendous heartache for being here at the expense of us. However, this is the wish fulfilled card. So not only will they succeed, but there will come a time in the not so distant future that we will be able to openly communicate with them telepathically. Not only that, they will succeed in their mission to rid the ocean of all the evil, which is their purpose here on Earth.
Yeah, wow, that's amazing. And yes, I mean, did you ever watch that show Whale Wars?
Yes, I loved that. Mike and I used to be. I wanted to be on that. I wanted to do it.
I was like, I want to be on that ship. I'm gonna slam these stupid Chinese whatever the ships. I was so mad they were in there. They were like trying to block them and whatever. And oh my god, it was so exciting to watch for sure. Yeah, so that's amazing. I love it. Awesome. Okay, so the next one, this is Okani Johnson, who is the baby. She donated a copy, and she just said, hope it all goes well for you. Thank you so much, the baby. If you want to, you can ask a question in the chat if, since you bought a coffee.
Yes, baby.
And Ginny, this is sweet. Jenny is Sweet Ginger Cakes, I believe, if I have that right. All of the names. Okay. So she donated. Thank you so much, Sweet Ginger Cakes. I love you. Her question is, if number synchronicities are relevant when we see them and time is only 3D matrix thing, does it matter that the calendar was altered? Ooh, that's an interesting thing. So,
Okay, I'm sorry.
so she's
Say that
saying,
again, sweetie.
she's saying if the number synchronicities are relevant, so seeing the different numbers like 3, 11, 1, 7, 7, whatever, are relevant when we see them, and time is only in a 3D matrix, right? The way our time is measured.
Okay, yep.
Does it matter that the calendar was altered?
Okay, so
I would ask,
okay.
how does it affect it? Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so when we see synchronicities in numbers, how does it affect the calendar?
Did the changing of our calendar, okay, the altering of it,
Yep.
make does it have any, how am I going to explain this? I'm trying to explain. Does it matter that, in other words, because we're seeing all these different numbers and everything, the fact is it because I'm reading this way. Is it because the calendar was changed and that's why these numbers, the synchronicities of these numbers matter so much, the angel numbers and so on and so forth? Does that make sense? So in other words,
I'm very confused. I'm so fucking confused. I'm going to be very honest with you, Chrissy.
okay, so beachgoer, she's saying, does time, let's just say it this way. The way,
Oh, she says, here we go. She's doing it right here. Does time really matter?
Does time really matter, or is it just history? Thank you. That's a good idea way of putting it.
Beachgoer, thank you, Sharon.
Sweet Ginger Cake, she's saying, I mean with the dates, like the dates, like our dates, does time matter in,
okay. Does time really matter with the historical dates? Okay. Does time really matter with historical dates? Does time really matter with the historical dates?
Oh, that's interesting. So today's 3/11.
Okay.
Divine number. So does that matter, basically? Yeah, does time really matter? Do these calendared dates that we keep seeing and the numbers, does it really matter? Is it just history?
Yep. Does time really matter in regards to our historical dates? Does
Thank you. The old calendar dates and what it really is.
dates?
Yeah.
Does time really matter in regards to historical dates? Does time really matter in regards to historical dates?
Thank you for your donation, sweetie. I appreciate it.
And Joe texted me. I think he might have a question. Joe, you texted me. My question is a yes or no to buy me a coffee. Stalker? What does that mean? Do I have a stalker? Am I a stalker? What are you asking? So please clarify that, Brother Jay, in the text you sent me.
He's saying, as calendars have changed. Good question, Beachgoer. Okay, anyway, see what you got.
Yeah, okay, definitely. So the deep dark cult, they messed with the calendars. That's the past. Definitely, they do not matter. And they didn't, and I'm getting that we've been completely lied to. So the dates that all these things supposedly happen were wrong. They're completely wrong, right? Completely wrong. However, there's going to be a lot of truth in the future. It's going to happen, okay? It's going to be a lot of truth. It's going to be revealed, and it's going to happen quick. Very, very quick. And we're going to have a new way. Okay, so there's no time in this dimension. However, we do have to have a little aspect of time still in 3D. So there's going to be a new way of even though time does not exist, we're going to have a new way of thinking about time. There's going to be a new perspective, a new way of deciphering our history, our past, and our present. There's going to be a new way of looking at it. And I'm getting that the white hats through history have battled to try to get us back on track. But it happened so long ago. And it was such a snowball effect that we're talking centuries of changing time, changing events, rewriting history, that, you know, the good powers that be did not have the ability to kind of bring the truth out and fix it the way they could. But there is going to be a grouping of good alliance that will collaborate, and they will get us back on track. There is going to be some sort of, like I said, a correction, a group of, I see like a council that's going to kind of get together and kind of correct the calendars, correct the zodiac, get us back on track time-wise. Not only that, and is going to reveal to us our true history, the true events, and what's been hidden, and get us back on track. And it's not only the calendars and the historical events. This is saying that multiple things have been kept from us. They have literally changed everything. So I'm getting the zodiac, zodiac signs, everything, the vibration of the earth.
The
So many
energy
things,
within, the
energy,
magnetism.
everything.
I
They've
think
done
gravity,
everything to us.
gravity is all screwed up too, right?
Yep, everything. They have messed with everything. It's not just time in history. They've basically I'm getting they completely put us in multiple timelines that we should not have been in. They have skewed. So we were supposed to go one way, and they have altered our timelines and pushed us and pushed us, so we don't know what the hell is right, and our history is not our history. We've been lied to for multiple years regarding basically everything. Everything we know is fucking wrong.
Unbelievable. These bastards.
Okay.
I hope they all burn in hell. I'm sorry. I have
I do too.
I have no forgiveness for these people. They are evil. I mean, it's just, you know, the Matrix. When you look at that, it's just incredible. Okay.
So Beachgoer goes, so do the angel numbers matter either way? If you get an angel number that you like, that resonates with you, and you keep on seeing it, that only means that spirit is trying to give you a message. And depending on the number you're seeing, depends on the message. So, if you keep on getting synchronicities, you keep on seeing 111, 222, 333, that has nothing to do with time. That's spirit saying
that. It's definitely
letting you know you're right on track.
Yeah, I think it's divine. I mean, that's like, you know, they're trying to get your attention so that you can pay attention to what's going on. There's a reason for it, and the reason why, you know, we're awake to that. So for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay, and excuse me, we have a special sponsor tonight. Brought to you by, hold on. Oh no, shit.
Brought to you by
stillhavefuckstogive.com. Today's broadcast is brought to you by stillhavefuckstogive.com. So if you haven't, please see our sponsor, stillhavefuckstogive.com. And quite frankly,
oh, that's hilarious. Oh my gosh. You guys crack me up. Okay, so we have another question from Dennis.
Dennis,
thank you. Dennis, you're going to be broke by the time this night is over. He's like, oh, I'm getting
right, Dennis, you better stop spending money, because I expect you to spend money on your mistress.
Yeah, there you go. What about your mistress? What about next week?
Oh.
He's going to be like, oh, that's so funny. Okay.
Oh my God. So, he goes, please give a fuck.
I love it. You guys, I mean, this is just hilarious. This is the best way. I mean, who wants to go to a movie when you can come and spend a few hours here with us? This is hilarious. I love it.
It is.
Okay, so the next question, King of Cups. Does Spirit have a new message for me?
Dennis says, I'm broke now. Dennis goes, I'm broke now.
He's broke. Okay, well, we'll let you know if it goes through or if all the coffees go through.
Well, if you're broke,
you're broke, then you're broke, Delphine. Oh my goodness. This is
Well,
so
if you're broke, then I'm no longer going to be your handmaiden because you can't pay me, sir.
Oh, so funny.
Okay, Spirit, Dennis wants a general
Yeah, he
message.
says he just wants to say, yeah, thanks for the coffees. King of Cups. And Sweet Ginger Cake says, I always see mirror numbers. I pick up my phone and it's 818. Look at the
Wow.
clock, 717 or 909. Look at
Wow.
almost always a mirrored number. Yeah, interesting. 1221, 1001. Yeah, that's interesting. I see like 711. I see a lot of 11s. I
Okay.
see 711 or 111 or 1111. That's what I've been seeing more of, you know.
Okay, so Dennis wants a reading. He wants a general reading.
We just want to, does Spirit have
Okay.
a message for you, for him?
Okay. Let's see. Does Spirit have a message for King of Cups? Does
Yeah.
Spirit have a message for King of Cups? Does Spirit?
Are you sure we're not
Yes.
at a bar somewhere?
Message.
We're buying the ladies'
Spirit
drink.
have a message for King of Cups. Does Spirit have a message for King of
You're
Cups?
buying
Does
us
Spirit
drinks,
have a
all right.
message for
I'll be
King
right
of
back.
Cups?
Sorry, guys.
Does Spirit have a message for King of Cups? Well,
Here, are you hungry? Come here. Joey, are you hungry? Sorry, guys, I gotta feed the cat.
all good. Do what you have to do, honey. Do what you have to do. Well, 3 fell out, Dennis. So you're doing some planning here. So you're planning a new enterprise and you don't know how you're going to figure it out. So you're planning using your foresight. I think you're planning some travel. You want to travel. You want to move forward. You're also planning how to expand. You want to branch out. You want to expand your horizons. You want to expand your group, your soul tribe. So this is a beautiful card of you. I definitely think that you're going to be branching out and doing some traveling. You also have some celebrations coming in the future. I don't know if there's some weddings or what's going on, but you're going to be celebrating, and this is a great harmonious card. You're going to be having some meetups with friends and family, some really beautiful gatherings in the future. And also, you're going to get a message because the Page of Cups is a messenger, but this is a spiritual message. So I think you're going to embark on a new spiritual journey. You have a new creative spiritual spark. You're curious. You want to level up. You're sick of the old shit. You want to you're looking for new ways of communicating, new things to do. You want to travel. You're very curious. You're very childlike. You have a new sense of looking at life, and there's so much more you want to do. It's a very inquisitive card. And you're also going to get a divine message, but let's pull some more. Hi, Windy Day. How are you? I just saw you pop up in the chat.
Here you go, Oscar.
Yeah.
Joey.
Oh, you've got some beautiful cards coming up, Dennis. Oh,
Joey, you want to eat?
wow, Dennis. Wow, Dennis. Okay, so you are right on track. Like literally, you are right. This is a divine card. So you are going to be reunited with family. You're going to be reunited with I want to say your stellar family. I think you're going to be reunited with your intergalactic family. This is a beautiful card of integration. Also, this kind of sums up what I just read in the cards that fell out because you're in a position in your life where you are leveling up. You're onto something new. Dennis, you have a new business. So this is a new opportunity, a new business, a new creative venture, uh, um, a new investment opportunity. There's going to be something good coming, and also there's some money and material wealth coming to you. Definitely a lot of new material ventures. I think this is your YouTube channel too. You're going to really expand your YouTube channel because you feel that you've gone to a certain point in your spirituality and now you want to level up. So this is an integration. And your new YouTube channel and what you're doing, this is what you were meant to do. This is part of your destiny. Because look at, this is the strength card. So this is something, your spirituality and all your gifts and what you've been gone through, it's not something that has come easy. You've worked really hard. and now you're getting your just rewards. So the karma, the good karma that you've put out is coming back to you. You have worked really hard for your spiritual knowledge and your spiritual gifts, and you're going to get a reward. You're going to get a trophy from your interstellar family in I think it's going to be some sort of spiritual gift that they're going to help you manifest and work with. Okay. And big time, huge change. So your life is never going to be the same. Once you go in that new direction and you meet up with your family and you start with your YouTube channel and keep on going and keep on going, there's going to be not only divine integration, you are going to keep on leveling up spiritually. In other words, you get to one spiritual level quick and you have another set of skills, and then another, and then another. These are phenomenal cards, like phenomenal cards.
Wow.
And expect the unexpected. In the very near future, something is going to happen to you. You are going to get a huge surprise. This is
Awesome.
groundbreaking. You are never going to be the
Oh
same, and
my.
this is your destiny.
I
This is
just got the
like
chills.
you can't, there's nothing you can do to change it. It's
Wow.
part of your destiny, it's part of your mission. It's going to blow your socks off. It's such a blessing, and you are never going to be the same. This is your divine wish. So, whatever you've been praying and hoping for, you're going to get. And this is you, the emperor. So,
Awesome.
you're going to be in a position of authority. You're going to be looking over. So, I have a feeling that in in part of this journey, your real mission is kind of, I don't think we're going to have authorities and or the police, but I do think that you are part of a divine council that oversees um the whatever intergalactic star family you're from. You're part of a council and you're the head of the council, so you kind of oversee the council to make sure that everything is just and fair. And even though there's no head ruler, they kind of look to you as kind of like the mentor to make sure that everyone's on track. So you are in a position of authority. And you're
That's
kind of the head
amazing.
of the council. Okay. So, wow, Dennis, these
Wow.
are some friggin' epic, epic, epic
That is
cards.
like the biggest amazing reading. I mean,
Right,
I can't
right,
believe it.
right.
So Dennis,
And Chrissy,
wow.
I do have to say, we have to cut off the question. So,
Yeah.
because it's 9:15, so I think we have to cut off the questions because I'm going to start getting really tired of, it's over 2 hours now I've been at it.
Yeah, I know. What do you want to do? Okay, so let me see how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm gonna
I
put
have
on the
5
banner.
more. I have 5
Okay,
more.
5
3
more.
are from
So we will,
DHP.
okay, so we will answer the 5 more questions, but that's it. I'm done
And
after
that's
that. I
it.
can't go too long, and I don't want to give crappy readings to people just to give a
Yeah.
reading. I want to make
And
sure that whatever I give to you is of value and not just
yeah.
throwing
Not
cards out.
right. And you know, and like I said, I mean, thank you so much, you guys. And you know, you don't. I mean, if you decide you want to, you know, donate more, you can just go to the link, and do it directly there if
Right,
you
right.
want. You
So
know.
exactly. So if you want to donate, it doesn't stop here. You can always go to Chrissy's link and donate whatever you want. Okay?
Yeah. And thank you
Awesome.
so much, everybody. Seriously, windy day. I'm just. I can't even put into words. I'm all tongue tied here. Thank you. Okay, so
Oh, DHP Junior. Yes, DHP. I'm going to be live next Saturday. So save your questions then, my soul brother. I love you, DHP.
okay. So let's do this. I've got. Why don't we do? Hold on. Let me see. What is this one? Let's do. You since DHP said he'd wait till next week. We'll save your 3 for next week. Is that okay, DHP? And
Well,
then
how many do we have altogether, including DHP?
5.
Okay, we'll do the last 5, and that's it.
Okay. All right. So that's
I
it.
can
So
do
okay.
5, but that's it.
So no
Okay.
more questions tonight other than these next 5. Okay. So here we go. The next one is from Wayne Alchita. Thank you, Wayne, for buying a coffee and supporting my book. I appreciate that. His question is the surface of the moon that we see from Earth a holographic projection? Wow, That's a great question.
Okay, is the view of the moon that we see from Earth?
Is the surface of the moon that we can see from Earth a holographic projection?
Okay, yes. Okay, is the side of the moon that we see from Earth a holographic projection? Is the side of the moon that we see from Earth a holographic projection? Is the side of the moon that we see from Earth a holographic projection? Is the side of the moon that we see from the Earth holographic projection? I think it is, personally. I'm going to ask. Let's see. My guess is that it would be a yes, but let's see what the cards say.
Thank you, Gypsy Mama. I love you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Gypsy Mama. Love you. Have a sweet night, honey. Love you so much.
And I'll see you around. I'll probably give you a call over in the next day or so. Love you. Thank you for your donation and everything and all your support and your video. Meant a lot to me.
Wow.
What did you get? Because I have my own. Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I think it's okay. Okay, so yes, it is. Okay, so the past is that again, a past is that the moon was full of nefarious things going on. Okay, there was some bad apples on the moon, and they're trying to hide it. I have a feeling that the base on the moon was kind of a place where aliens kind of went. Okay, so yes, so the side of the moon that is on that we see is is projected. It is a project because I have a feeling that there's a part of the moon that they're keeping. I have to want to say injured or kind of homeless bad aliens. Okay, the moon is now full of homeless. Was at one point full of very indigent, bad, homeless, bad aliens. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, it is a projection. That's a yes. Okay. It was something that they worked on a long time. So the bad aliens really worked very hard to have this projection going. It was a big front. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
There's another yes card. Yes.
Wow.
And it's going to be revealed because there's the action card.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And that's us walking away. So right now, what we are seeing is a projection. Yes, absolutely a projection. And I think, like I said, the reason, and I know this is weird, but this is what I'm getting. The reason why we're getting a projection now is because I think there might be, okay, I think that there's some kind of prison on the moon at one point, maybe the side of the moon that we can see is some kind of prison because I'm feeling that they're keeping some bad aliens there.
Okay.
So it's not only the aliens that they don't know what to do with, but I'm getting this like all the bad aliens, they're like in prisons or in hospitals there, they're being kept there. And that's the side of the moon that we can't see. So they're kind of projecting. That's what we're seeing because they don't want us to see where they're keeping the bad aliens. Okay. There is, like I said, they've been working on hiding this for a long time. All right. Yep. You got your yes cards, but also I'm seeing that there's going to come a point that they're going to walk away from this and they're going to reveal it. Okay. Because they want to reveal it right now, but it's kind of like they're not sure how to do that. If they don't, if they stop projecting and people can actually see what's going on, there might be some kind of mass hysteria. So yes, it is a projection. Yes, they're hiding some kind of negative alien colony, both of sick and of aliens. They're probably negative aliens that might have surrendered and they say, okay, they've been in battle, but they've surrendered and they say they want to go to the good side. And they're not going to be, they're in kind of like a prison holding cell, I guess.
Yeah.
what I'm getting.
Well, let me just show you this picture. This is from March 5th, the full moon. This is what, there was a, I don't know if you can tell, there's a rainbow ring around the moon. I don't know if you can see that very
I can
clearly.
kind of see it, yeah. But pictures never do it justice.
Yeah, I know. So there was it was a rainbow ring around it. And when I did my show with Jason, Soldier of Light,
Mm-hmm.
he's gotten pictures where he took pictures of the same thing, but didn't see anything with his naked eye. But in the picture, you could see a sort of like a cloaked ship. I believe that the portal was open the
Oh,
other
yeah.
night. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
and I've seen that before. And the other thing about the moon, which is so interesting, is the last week, and I tried to get a picture of it. The moon always is high, right? It comes over
Yeah.
here and it high, and it's always like right here. There was the weirdest thing that I ever saw. It's that it was like on the, so you know, you look out my back door there, and there's the water below, right? I'm 100 feet above the ocean, and right at the horizon there was, it was like an orange reddish, dark orange reddish. I'm like, that can't be the moon, because it was such a weird color. But the
Yeah.
interesting thing, you know what happened? I watched it, and slowly the color just disappeared to like it was till it was dark. So it was something else. I don't know
Wow.
what it was. It was crazy.
Wow. That's
I'm like,
crazy.
something's funky there.
Yep. Yep.
Anyway, okay,
What is
thank you so
the other 4
much,
questions we
Wayne.
got?
Or let's see. Okay, yeah, that was for Wayne. Okay, and then Mary. Who's Mary? She didn't. I don't know. We have so many Marys in the group. Mary bought a coffee. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Can I have a general reading for the future, please? Is all she wanted.
Okay, Mary, a general reading for Mary. Mary, what is your general reading for the future, Mary? General reading for the future for Mary. Mary. General
Ooh.
reading for the future, Mary. General reading for the future. Mary, general reading for the future. Mary, general reading for the future. Okay.
I know. Did you hear Oscar? Jason.
I did. I heard.
I don't know what he's yelling about. It's not like he just ate. He's my little squawker. I call him Squickety Squawker.
Okay, so you've been in your recent past is that you've been through a big action, a big move. There's some kind of
Oh, Mary.
you've been in a situation where there's been big, quick action. Okay, you've had a lot of success. You've been very, very determined. Okay, and you're also the type of person, everything's fast. Like you're fast. You don't wait around for anything. It's very quick. And you were in you've made there was a big decision, and you had to make a very quick decision. You're also very willful. You're very determined. You have great willpower. But this is showing that you're the type of person that you're no bullshit. You don't have time to waiting around. You drive fast. Everything's fast. And you went through a period of great determination, and you got a lot done. Okay. You just succeeded. You've been through a period of a big success just happened. However, it didn't come without its burden. So right now you're overworked. You have the weight of the world on your shoulder. You've gone through a lot. You are successful, but you have to be careful of not overburdening yourself, and make sure you rest, because right now you're burning the candle at both ends, and you have a lot of weight on your shoulder and a lot of burdens. And so you have to make sure that you take time for yourself. You also have been using a lot of intuition. Okay, so in your success, you use a lot of your intuition and your gut instinct. And you also were very good at keeping secrets. So you made sure that you kept your tricks under your sleeve and you didn't reveal any information. I don't know if this is your business or whatever, but you were very, 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 very smart and intuitive not to reveal any of your information. And you're also juggling multiple priorities. So this must be why you're overburdened, because this is the card of somebody who's more than one job. If it's not more than one job, more than one job. You're really working hard and working on more than one project. your near future is that you're going to have a lot of abundance. This project or this business, whatever you're working on, it's going to flourish. You're going to feel a great sense of pride from it, just like a mother would feel the pride of her child. There is a lot of wealth and abundance and harmony. The people that you work with or for, or your clients are going to be very beautiful people. There's going to be a sudden change of fortune. This is your destiny. This is your calling. You could not do this project or business even if you didn't want to, because this is destined by God. You were meant to do this. And when you do this, watch out, sister. Your life is going to change for the better. It's literally a sudden change of fortune. And you've worked very hard. You've gone through a lot of negative, you've gone through the ringer for this. You've gone through a lot in your life, a lot of setbacks, and you deserve this. This is your time, and it's going to be extremely successful. You're going to have a lot of wealth and prosperity and success in what you do. And I hope this helps.
Awesome.
That's a beautiful reading, Mary. A beautiful reading. Beautiful reading.
That's fantastic. It's MJOH. We know her.
Beautiful.
She's in the chat. MJOH
Yeah.
is Mary. Yeah.
King of Cups says, calm down and speak slowly. Sorry, it's like spirit talks quicker than my mouth.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's so funny. I know everybody hears. I don't know what they're yelling. I don't know what it's Oscar yelling. I don't know. Joey's MIA. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so the
We have a
next
few more questions before we log off.
What? I have
We have a
three.
few more questions.
I have three more. I
Okay,
have one,
two
two.
more questions. Beautiful. Let's do it. I'm starting to get tired, so let's do
Yeah,
it.
I know. Three more, and they're all from DHP. Okay, they're all
Okay,
from
we got 'em.
DHP. Okay, and thank you DHP for coming and donating. He bought me 2 copies on this question. Did Moses steal the 10 Commandments?
Okay.
Ooh, that would be
Did
shady.
Did Moses steal the 10 Commandments? 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 Did Moses steal? Jit. That fell out. Hold on. Let's see if anything else fell out. Did Moses steal the 10 Commandments?
No worries, DHP. I appreciate you coming at all. Means a lot.
Did Moses steal? Yes.
Wow.
And
Wow.
he just happened upon them. It wasn't something he planned. He just saw them and stole them.
Wow.
Big yes. It was like he wasn't planning it. The opportunity arose and he took it. So yes.
Wow.
Big,
Wow.
big time. DHP
That's
Jr.
crazy, man.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Holy moly.
Yep.
Okay. Unbelievable. Okay, so the next question is, when Jesus said, quote, worship God in spirit and truth, did he mean worship God through your actions and not necessarily by bowing, by pretty much following the divine cosmic laws? I'm going to say yes on that, but you go ahead and pull cards.
Okay, read that again, please.
When Jesus said, worship God in spirit and truth, did he mean worship God through your actions and not necessarily bowing? And
Yes,
pretty much
okay,
follow
yes.
the divine
Right.
cosmic law.
Okay. Did Yeshua mean the divine truth? Did he mean by your actions rather than bowing? When Yeshua said, for your divine truth, did he mean by your actions rather than bowing? Yeshua said, for your divine truth, is it more of for your actions rather than bowing? When Jesus said, explore your divine truth, did he say your actions rather than
Ooh, next one's good too. I love these questions.
Okay. Yes, that's a yes.
Wow. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's what I thought.
And he meant not only that, but all the other things. In other words, he meant when you're living by your truth and when you do good, is that everything you do. Yes, all of your actions. So it's not he didn't care about bowing. And at one point I will you should really hear my Yeshua story, but I can't get into it now. But yes, definitely
Mm-hmm.
yes. This is a yes. This is a yes.
Mm-hmm.
And that's your truth. So yes, he never wanted us to bow. It's all about our actions, all about our actions for
Action
sure.
and love. How
And
you
action
treat
and love.
people.
Yes.
How you treat
Yes.
people, and you know, you listen. Just lead. He led by example. I mean, all you have to do is just, you know, he talked to everybody and anybody. It didn't matter what
Right.
you were. You know.
All right.
So,
Yes,
all right.
that's a
The last,
definite yes,
the
PHP
last
Junior. Definite yes, yes.
definite yes. Okay. So the last question of the evening, and thank you for he bought a total of 6 cups. So thank you so much, DHP.
Thank you, DHP Junior.
Thank
Always
you.
very generous. We love you very much,
Yes.
DHP.
Thank
All
you
right,
so
last
much.
question of the night, DHP
Last
Junior. Of course,
question,
my brother.
everybody. Are you ready?
Yep.
Is Yahweh and Jehovah the same entity?
Okay,
If not,
is
are
Yahweh
they
okay, I got it. Is Yahweh
and
and
Jehovah
Jehovah the same
the same
entity?
entity? And then there's like a follow up.
Is Yahweh and Jehovah the same entity? 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 No, all swords. Nope.
I thought.
Two different entities. Two different entities.
Yep. Okay, so now
Okay.
if they're not the same if they're not the same entity, are they playing for the same team?
Okay. Good questions, DHP Junior. As
Yes.
always, are Yahweh and Jehovah playing for the same team? Is Yahweh and Jehovah playing for the same team? Is Yahweh and Jehovah? Holy shit.
What?
Yep.
Yep. Wow.
They've been planning a lot of stuff, long-term plans for a long time, but I want to pick some more. Those fell out, but I want to pick some more.
Okay.
Okay. So they're two different entities, and I'm telling you, the team is not, I don't think it's a great team. I think that I have my questions about Yahweh. I don't think Yahweh was necessarily good, but anyway, we'll talk
Yeah.
about that. Was Yahweh and Jehovah working for the same team? And yeah, Jehovah couldn't be good either, because if they're working for the same
Right.
team, it was not a good team.
Right.
So is Jehovah and Yahweh working for the same team?
Something popped out. No.
Not only they've been working for multiple teams, okay?
Wow.
They've been working for multiple
Team.
okay? Bad.
Causing chaos, right?
No, they're working for multiple bad entities. In other words, they're working with groups of multiple bad entities, not just one bad team. And I'm going to pull more.
Okay.
That's yes. Yes.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
King of Cups
And
says
that's
no.
yes. Yes. Yep. Yep. And they get a lot of offers too. But yes, they definitely do.
Wow.
And not only do, like I said before, this one is really, they're really letting me say that not only does Yahweh and what was the other one's name?
Jehovah.
Jehovah and Yahweh, not only are they working for the same team, they're working for a bunch of negative entities. So in other words, they're easily bought. They're easily bought. Yep.
Well,
so yes.
Junior is saying King Dennis says no. What? Not the same or on the same team. What are you getting? He's saying Yahweh is part of the Cedar race and Jehovah is a DDC.
Well,
Yahweh. I
What?
don't think
Well,
so.
it doesn't. It does.
It's
All I
not
can tell you is what the cards
Yeshua.
say.
Yeah,
All I'm
and it's
gonna,
not.
all I can tell you is what the cards say. I'm not gonna argue.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
like, all right.
Well,
So as a king, hold on. King Dennis is saying, King Dennis, now what? Not the same in the same team. What are you getting? What I got that they're working, they're working for the same team and they're not the same entity. That's what the card said about me. So that's what I'm
they're
getting.
gonna do the chat, I guess. But that's what she got. I mean, it's not Yeshua, you know. Yahweh is different than Yeshua, you know. I don't know.
Right,
Maybe he's got them
right.
mixed up, but
So I got that they're working for the same team. Well, they
yeah,
could maybe that, maybe both of them are both working. Maybe they work for the same team for a certain a set of entities, or maybe they're
yeah.
not. But I'm sorry, DHP. I can only tell you what the cards got. I'm sorry if they're different from what Dennis gets, but can only tell you what the cards read.
All right. He said he'll do his pendulum tomorrow and take a look. So well, thank
Awesome.
you guys so much. I will be. I haven't done all my things online. I'll go back around, and I'm just so grateful to you, Delphine, for even like putting this on for me, and for everybody that's been supportive. It does mean a lot to me, and it's been an incredible week, is all I can say.
Oh my
You
God.
know,
Jay
look at
says,
this.
fight
Like
nice,
nice,
you two, you old married couples.
you guys. They're
I
fighting
I say
about.
DHP, listen to me. I'm
Yes,
right and Dennis is wrong, okay?
that's what
Women
I
are always
say.
right. Whenever you're going to go face to face with a woman or a man in psychic intuition, a woman's going to kick a man's ass anytime.
Right,
Just saying. And I'll
exactly.
take you on, King of Cups. My terror against your pendulum any
There
day,
you
brother.
go.
Bring it on. You want a
Bring it.
sassy, redheaded mistress? You got one.
The throwdown has occurred. Next time
All
on the
right.
round
That's right.
table, the Soul Therapy Round Table. In one corner, we've got Lady Delphine Soul Therapy Lady. In the next corner, we've got Dennis, King of Cups. Who will win the showdown against Yahweh?
And you know what? You know what, DHP? I have your email. I'm going to ask again tomorrow just to see if I'm going to ask this question about Yahweh. What is it? What's his name? Yahweh, and what's his name again?
Yahweh and Jehovah. Jehovah.
Yahweh. I'm like so brain dead right now after like 2 hours of channeling, so I can't. Yahweh and Jehovah.
It's
I'm going to ask.
Yahweh and Jehovah.
Okay, I'm going to ask tomorrow, right? Because it's the end of the night. And I'm not that tired, but I still can read the cards, but I'm going to ask tomorrow and I will email you, DHP and Dennis, if I get something different and
When
we'll
she's
see.
bright and fresh in the morning, right?
Right. Right.
Well, but anyway,
All right. I got to go. Channel
thank
is,
you guys.
they're telling me I'm done and I got to go. And I also have to use the little girls' room. So I
You're not
love you
allowed to
so
do
much.
that. All right. Well, I love you guys and love you for doing this. Thank you guys so much.
Love you guys. We'll talk to you tomorrow. We'll see you in Dennis's Zoom. I'm sure it's posted on his channel.
Yes.
And all right, I'll talk to you soon. I gotta go. Got the little girl's room is calling me. Love you all.
Guys.
Good night.
Bye, everybody. Good night. We're out of here.